notice them?
Balaam with your highest perception, yes. The doorway you guys just came through.
Sure, they are outside. Got it.
Yep.
Are they around my mouth or anything? Can I not talk?
No, they're just hugging you, essentially.
I'm gonna turn around. What is...
You see a giant octopus.
Ah! And that'll alert people.
Yep.
Yeah. Inflict wounds. I'm gonna reach out and try to grab it.
Okay, go for it.
This is gonna be great.
As Balaam's reaching at it, Balaam, it's not, it's just...
Too late!
Okay.
Yep, I missed anyway.
Yep.
Can we try and shut the door? We just came through?
Will the tentacle go through it?
It's like halfway through. Like, all the tentacles are reaching through.
Is it pulling me at all?
It's just kind of hugging you.
I don't think it's aggressive. It's still not... Suko starts hyperventilating a bit.
I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna use... I'm gonna try and stab it with my rapier.
Okay, go for it.
And at the same time that I'm stabbing it, I also want to do Booming Blade.
Okay.
So, are we rolling initiative now?
I just thought about how painful this would be. Hyperventilating water.
It actually wouldn't be that bad because the water being like you're not getting a lot of turbulence through your lungs.
Gotcha.
So as you swing and slice at this thing, you see it kind of like petting Suko.
I just weird damage on that attack. This was supposed to be D8.
Am I restrained? I'm gonna try to remove the tentacles from me after.
I assume that it doesn't fight back, Nick, right?
Yep.
Fucking Nick.
Hey, buddy.
When did you get here?
Snuck in like a ninja.
I love how nobody reacted when it came in.
No.
I didn't know he came in.
Yeah. Nobody noticed.
Yep. I'm continually petting Suko unless he doesn't want to be petted.
I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts to figure out who this is. Like, what's going on here. See if I can understand octopus. I heard that they're intelligent. Why not? Just hear blubs. Damn.
You would hear my thoughts.
Oh.
Which would be a normal comment. Be like, Suko, I found you guys.
Who?
It's me.
Is he the only one hearing this?
Yeah.
Detect Thoughts, yeah.
My thoughts.
But he's called a stop to attacking, so.
Oh, you haven't seen me like this. Oi, Shava.
I immediately hugged the octopus.
How did you know about Shava? Who's Shava?
Echo.
I was gonna say, this is Echo.
Guys, this is Echo.
What's an echo?
He's normally a bird man.
I'm seeing an octopus.
Well, he's a shape changer. Where's Benson?
If you're still in my thoughts, he is with the shiny dragon and the weird skinny guy.
And all the other Dragonborn.
Yes.
Okay. Did you want to come with us in this temple?
Small skinny guy told me to protect you.
Okay. I'll turn off the detect thoughts.
Still an octopus.
How are you?
It's a really big octopus.
He's not speaking English. He's in my thoughts. So no, yeah, I'm in his thoughts technically the other way. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay,
This is awkward. I don't.
Could somebody please explain what's going on?
So I think he said, so he practices in druidic magic, I think.
Oh. Okay. That
and
makes much more sense.
his race is Kenku.
Bird. Man, got it. Okay. I'm putting the pieces together.
I'm sorry, I was so excited I didn't clarify. But I don't think he wants to. I look over at Echo. I don't think he wants to change back because he'd be wasting one of his transformations.
I wave with all the tentacles.
And why is he here?
He said that. I wonder why he sent. Okay. Do you Shit, I forgot his name.
Enzo.
Yeah. When did you meet Enzo? He said that Enzo sent him. Oh, right, I dropped the tech thoughts.
Ren, what you missed was the octopus that was hugging Suko started petting him, and it is actually Echo.
What do we have here?
Well, apparently Enzo sent Echo to help us. Yeah, I didn't know he knew Enzo.
I thought Echo lived with Bravo.
What?
Or Benson.
Who's brought?
Echo and Benson.
They might know the goblin. I mean, they said they're related, right? So I guess they could have left with Bravo. Now you're confusing me, Ren.
It's not that hard to do that.
Okay.
Awkward
So
reunions
the
aside.
octopus is going with us? We're not
The octopus is an ally, lass.
Alright. Can I go check out this door?
Yeah.
That octopus token isn't nearly large enough to.
I
actually
know.
reach.
Yeah, it's because it doesn't take up the whole space. So
At any point during that, did he move?
No, I waved.
That would check. I think that that wouldn't be considered moving.
He's still over there petting me because he said until I tell him to stop.
Okay. Well, I mean, because once he moves, he's gonna take thunder damage.
Well, I'm sure 6 seconds has passed by now.
that's about right. Okay.
Okay.
So you shouldn't sneak up on people disguised as a giant tentacly monster who would probably like to eat me.
I swim in circles really fast.
So have control.
Well then, we're here. Now what?
Well, Ellie was checking the door.
So that door is also not quite closed. So
And you get hugged by tentacles.
I'm going to push it open gently.
okay. And it's just a little bit underwater, but you're able to get it open. Okay, so there are doors on either side where those hallways are. And then big doors on the far side of the hall.
So there's doors, door.
We looking at a hallway with 7 doors.
Yep.
I'll yell at.
Are the doors all closed?
Yes.
Wait, can I check this door first?
Yep. None of them seem to be locked. I'll just reveal all these because you can open them all one by one. They are rooms, the remains of rooms, and there's a couple skeletons through them.
But nothing else?
Everything that might have been of value. I mean, there's like metal bowls and stuff, but most of it's been rotted away.
When we're going down the hallway and we look into the rooms, do the skeletons look elven in nature?
Hard to tell, because I mean, they're
No ears.
the right, yeah. Plus, they're the right height and everything for humans or elves or half elves or.
Okay.
So it's hard to tell for skeletons. You can roll a medicine check if you want.
Sure, why not?
Okay. They are not elven, that you can tell. One maybe half elf.
Wow, I got that distinction. Okay.
But the other is definitely human.
Okay.
Human. There's a human here at an elven temple? That seems odd.
Ellie, do you have something that's allowing you to like get into my head? Because this is getting strange.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. I like it.
Tiffany apologizes. Kind of assumed you told the group there for a second.
I'll turn around with everybody standing at the back of the room. Vani, wouldn't you like to go first so you can check out like the ruins of the temple? Isn't that why you're?
Yes, I have my roll 20 is moving very fucking slow.
So, is there anything in the rooms that have survived being underwater this long?
There's some. It's nothing of real value. It's like some trinkets that they had that were made of metal. One has a bowl in there. Anything wooden, cloth, anything that can deteriorate has long since deteriorated.
Okay, I figured as much.
Okay. So, on the far end of the hall, there is a large stone door carved. And it's like carved all with sea life. Sort of Tree of Life at Animal Kingdom, but just ocean. And there is no handle. And it is shut tight.
It's no handle, shut tight. Is there any writing or anything on it?
Roll an investigation.
Damn.
Okay, it's not writing per se, but you can tell with the carvings that it's like a story unfolding the way they carved it. Essentially, Deep Shishalis blessing the oceans with all forms of life and watching over them.
But nothing that might explain how to open it.
Sure, with that high, it not in the carvings or anything, but you can tell by looking at it that it seems like from the where the temple is situated and the hallway down was an angle, so you get the feeling that it was the tides would come up and fill the inner chamber and then go out so that worshippers from land could enter and then worshippers from sea could enter. And it looks like the tides were what caused the doors to open, so that nobody would have to hit a lever or anything. But now that it's completely underwater, it's kind of jammed.
So in order to get it open, we have to get the water off of the door.
Or wedge it open or something.
I'm gonna see if I got anything that can move water.
The thing is we would have to have something to replace it this far down.
No, you just shift the currents. You wouldn't have to.
I am probably going to regret this, but let me get up there.
If I could tiny hut it, can tiny hut push water out?
No, it just keeps things from moving through it.
Everyone back up probably about 30 feet.
You're gonna tuck off into the room here.
Please don't blow this place up.
Not planning on it. Let me check something real quick. Alright, never mind. Just back up 10 feet.
I've already backed up.
Alright.
At least the only one who hasn't.
I'm going to thunderstep, see if that causes anything.
Okay. Where are you stepping to?
I'm going to step away from next to the door to about 20 feet away to see if that effect will distort the water enough to let the door open and us try and jam something in there. You want me to put it up in the chat?
Yes, please.
Okay.
That would actually work.
I don't know if it'll work. It's just a long shot.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Go ahead and roll the damage.
You might just blow the door up.
So it's a level 2.
Is level 2 your highest spell slot?
Highest spell slot is level 3, 4, I think. Can't remember.
At the moment?
Okay.
Should be 3. No, we...
We're level 6 right now.
6, yeah, 3.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's cast at level 3. Because Warlock, all your spells are always cast at highest level 3.
Mm-hmm.
So 4d10.
4d10. Okay. $17.
17? Okay. So you thunderstep backwards in the hall, and a huge boom radiates through the water. Like, even those in the rooms can feel it a little bit. And the door shakes slightly and dust falls off. There are some cracks through some of the carvings, but that's it.
I'm sorry, did anybody actually try just pushing on the door?
Yeah, she said it was stuck.
Avani, you'd see that it opens up.
Oh, the door opened?
No. When it opens from your investigation, you can tell it opens upwards.
Oh, it's got to be pushed upward.
Pushing in does nothing. It must be lifted.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go up and try and lift the door up then.
Okay, roll a strength.
I will assist as best as I can.
Yeah. You may have advantage then. Okay. So you dig your fingers underneath and you are lifting and you're able to get it maybe enough for Suko to get in, but that's about it, as far as you can get it.
With a natural
All right.
20, I can't get it any higher than that?
Can I squeeze underneath that and push up?
Yes. Okay. So if you guys, how strong is an octopus?
17 strength.
Okay, not bad. Roll a strength check.
Can I assist? Yeah, I'm gonna give you disadvantage.
Plus
No.
3.
I'm gonna say, even normal age Suko. Yeah, even if the crit was enough. Okay, thank you.
I just want to hold it up enough that everyone else could get through, and then I'll slip through.
Okay. So, you're able to lift it, and the octopus is holding it pretty well. Able to get it a little bit higher so everyone else can crawl in, but Ellie is still too big and horses can't crawl. So.
But we're in water, right? Can she
Yeah.
swim sideways?
She can't swim normally.
Yeah.
Horses can
Heather-
swim quite well.
Suko, shrink her down.
Hey.
What were you gonna say though?
Oh, I was going to say, do they look like they could hold it for another 10 minutes?
Probably not 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Maybe 2.
Okay.
All three of us are
definitely
holding
push
it
it.
up. But we
Yeah.
But how could we why would we need to hold it
But
for
this is a large stone door. And you're fighting against a mechanism. That's why the DC was so high.
Does anybody have anything they can jam in the rails?
Let's find out.
Shame you guys don't have a unmovable rod.
No.
that would be nice. I have a Gorgon horn, but I don't think that'll do anything.
While they're all holding it up, I'm going to go ahead and slip underneath and get to the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go underneath it, and
I'll jam a dagger up into the mechanism, see if that does anything.
Roll a dex check. Let's see how well you jam that up in there.
Can I see the mechanism from this side?
Just the
Roll
dex
an
check.
investigation.
Investigation?
Mm.
Okay. Actually,
You said dex check, Heather?
Yep.
Alright, that is a 16.
Okay. So it seems to be holding for the moment.
Okay.
You're not sure how long it'll hold. And you may lose the dagger.
That's fine, I don't use it anyways.
can I also look for the mechanism with Balaam?
getting my portents for the day.
Haven't you already rolled portents at the end of the last one?
I scrolled up in the
He didn't roll it.
thing.
He didn't roll the portents last game.
Okay.
Yeah, the last thing
Well,
I
he always
rolled.
whispers
Not
in-
for this day.
Yeah.
No, but I would have remembered because he said, okay, I'm rolling portents. Because he always says it before he rolls.
Because, the last thing I rolled were persuasions and deceptions. And we slept, and today's new day.
I thought you said you were saving something for the last. Oh, damn it.
Okay. Anyway, if Suko's helping me, I'm rolling with advantage. Or are you making your own?
Do you want to make separate rolls, or you want to make one roll?
Let's go ahead and make separate rolls. I'm going to go ahead and do guidance on myself.
Okay.
And then we're going to go ahead and... You know what? I'm just going to go ahead... Yeah, never mind. We'll see how this goes. That was not supposed to be directly to you, but... Roll 1d4.
So 15, 20. Okay. So, you're having a hard time noticing anything out of the ordinary, but Tsuko, with his smaller stature, is able to see that the mechanism is up the side of the frame. So, if you want to roll, you can maybe jam it more permanently.
I was actually, yeah. Can I do that with my Tinkerer's tools? Try to undo what it's doing with the tides.
Guidance.
Yeah.
You can try to trick it to thinking that the tides go the other way. You do notice, actually, because
Wait,
door
what is the
down here would be open.
what does the
So-
mechanism look like?
It's mainly just that the side of the doors have the grooves in it, and there are gears up in the framework.
Okay, I'm going. So can I see like how the tide because I have the decanter of endless water, so I can use the geyser to blast it and make it think that there's a rush of current.
That might work.
I'm trying to get a picture of where I would place it.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
Well,
way he
I
needs
can-
to blow
I
it.
could probably do that with Tinkerer's tools, if we needed to.
This is applying pure force of water.
Okay.
You think the sensor might be outside, but you might be able to shoot the water through the gears and still trick it.
Basically, like turning a water wheel.
Yeah. Go ahead, just roll a d20 for me. Let's see what luck says. Okay, yeah. So you eye it pretty well, and you're able to shoot the decanter, and it shoots. The door doesn't shoot up, but it starts inching up. So it is a it is a weight off of your friends now. Everybody through. It's only going to last temporarily because then it's going to realize the tides are in. So it's enough to get everybody in.
Go, Funny, go.
Closing. It doesn't close rapidly. You don't have to worry about that. But you guys are all able to get in just fine. You are in a very large chamber with just coral and shells in elaborate designs across the walls. There are 4 elf statues in the corners, and then even larger statues of Deep Chrysalis on either side. This one up here looks like a high elf. This one here looks like a wood elf. This one over here looks like an Eladrin. And this one over here looks like a sea elf.
And you said the 2 big ones look like Deep Shizala.
Chrysalis, yeah. Yeah, while you guys are looking around, I want to grab some food real quick.
No, you're not allowed to eat.
Yes, she is.
And she's gone.
Before
point out that there's a pool of water underneath.
the pool of water in the water.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it technically a pool of water anymore? Isn't it
You
just
might be
now
like-
an indent in the floor?
It might be like marble or something. We don't know what you made it.
Or it could be a portal of air.
Or it could be a pool of water that's just a different color of water and a higher density, so it stays low.
And then it's not really water if it's a different density.
So what would that be? Fresh water underneath salt water?
No, it'd be like oil under salt water.
Yeah, I was gonna
It's
say.
just a whole bunch. It's a whole bunch of gelatinous cubes all smooshed together.
Oh God, don't fucking say that.
It's
gelatinous.
gelatinous ice cube tray.
Don't fucking give her ideas.
She's not here to hear it.
When Heather gets back, you should try to see if you can jam the door open.
I was going to set it so that it would always stay open.
Yeah.
By the way, welcome back, Nick.
Thank you, thank you. I'm working
Temporarily.
overnights now, so I convinced him to let me start at 11 on Fridays.
Yay.
Fun.
So we'll
Oh, so you're back permanently then?
Yeah, I just have to, as soon as the game is done, I gotta bounce.
Okay. So like me. Got it.
It's okay. I'll just have to hug Echo more.
Yeah.
No hugs. God.
I asked Heather if Ren and Suko were next to each other, because I was just gonna bear hug both of them. Because there's a bunch of other stranger
Yeah, I was
dangers.
angled off to him.
And then Ivania, I'd be scared if she died if I hugged her.
Fuck you.
Just
So you
crumple into
decided to
dust.
mess up my hair instead of murder Ivani. I got it.
Priorities.
So I'm eager to find out how this plays into the whole Benson story, since last time we saw Echo, he left with Benson.
Mm-hmm.
Benson's with Enzo, from what Suko gathered.
Yeah. They all,
why
Darby
did
and
you
Enzo
do
were at the same island that Baron Benson and Echo were at. I know, Matt.
Why'd you choose to come back as Echo instead of Enzo?
Huh?
got
Because
reason.
Enzo's still doing stuff with Darby.
Heather. I'm going to, when the door's fully open and everybody's passed through, I'm going to try to either reverse the lock so it thinks that it's always open, then because we're under the sea, or I'm going to try to jam it.
Okay. You do know, because the door on the side is open, that if one is open, the other one's closing.
Okay.
Just so you're aware.
Okay, I'll let it close then. I'll relay this.
Well, are they both half open, or
Yep. At the moment, they're both half open.
jam it shut, or jam it where it's at?
Okay, I'll jam them both at half. Tinker is
Go
still
for
over.
it. Yep.
What stat do you want?
Dex.
Can I assist?
Not on this one.
I can do the help action.
Damn
Roll
it.
guidance
Are
anyway.
you proficient with Tinkerer's tools?
I am, and I was about
No.
to Tides of Chaos that.
I was gonna say Avani.
No.
Okay.
Then you can't really help.
Yeah, well,
Okay,
if
I'm
you're
gonna-
proficient in it, don't you get advantage for using your tinkering tools for traps?
It's not a trap.
Is this a trap? I'm gonna pop
It's
Tides
not-
of Chaos. Fuck it. Tides of Chaos.
Bro.
Okay.
Give himself advantage.
Okay, hold up. Don't roll.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and give him the 16 on that.
Yeah.
So plus 4 is 20, plus the guidance is 21.
Okay. So, yeah. You think you have it, and then you're like, no, that's not enough. And you take another moment, and you click it in place, so now it is permanently locked.
Okay.
At half mass.
Good.
And Tides of Chaos is spent.
Yeah, can't wait to play with that with my Saturday game character. Even though his stats fucking suck.
Well, don't lose almost 30, 40 years of your life.
Or, gain 30, 40 years of your life.
Losing is probably the better one, because at least I live longer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Heather knows that one all too well thanks to her wild magic dagger. That is not.
Sorry. So,
Chaos dagger.
yeah. So, Heather, is this a pool of water or like an empty pool
Okay.
or like marble?
That is a hole in the floor. There is a rail around it. And it just goes, from what you can see. Yeah, with it underwater. You guys can see maybe 30 feet down, and it keeps going a little further. Can't tell how far.
So it's deeper than 30 feet, though.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You get the
I mean,
feeling
it
this
is-
may be one of the ways that the water drained when the tides shifted. Okay. So,
Can I actually swim down to see how deep it goes?
you can.
You can race a rock.
Yeah.
Because I just threw a rock with light on down.
Well, I mean, I have a swim speed, so I can probably keep up with the rock at least.
Where are you dropping the rock?
No one knows.
I'm gonna
How
try to
deep
cast
is
it
that?
as best I can out towards the middle a little bit, just because that way if it drains in a at a V shape.
Okay, so like here in the middle or like here in the middle?
About right here is about where I would be able to effectively get it,
Okay.
being underwater and all of that.
Okay. So, I mean, you could walk over to this side and
True, but I'm over on this side right now.
sing. Could walk. Option.
Could, but
Okay.
that
Well,
the
not
more-
really walk, swim.
The more squares I pass, the more likely I am to spring a trap.
Just float above
Paranoid.
the floor.
You're assuming it's triggered by pressure plate on the floor.
Okay.
I'm just swimming.
Okay.
But we're
So,
swimming,
I'm
not
not
walking.
walking.
Yeah.
You toss the pebble and you watch it sink, and Avani, you're swimming right about there?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you're able to keep up with the rock, and it illuminates everything. It goes down like 60 feet before you see it stops on the sides, but in the middle it opens up into a chamber with a path down the middle going north to south, and then past the path it keeps going down.
While I was swimming down, did I see anything on the walls, like writing or etchings or anything?
Nope, pretty plain.
Okay. I'll swim back up and I'll let everyone know that it's a lot of paths that keep going off.
Likely that's
looks like just a drainage area.
An aqueduct system.
To let water out. And then you
should
said,
we go down or should we move forward?
well, I mean, this is just drainage. We don't need to see the drainage system.
The path didn't look like drainage.
Oh, really?
The pit going further down, that looked like drainage. The path? Why'd there be a path? Why a
Or
bridge?
aquatic. Wait, there was a bridge?
That's the path. It
Mm.
Oh,
was a bridge, and it kept going past.
Oh.
So,
I didn't know it was a bridge. I thought it was just,
I'll
Two
drag you over
openings.
so you can see it better. Yeah. Give you a better idea of how I described it.
ooh, okay.
So, plain, and it keeps going on either side. But
Got it. But then there's a tunnel underneath it. Got it.
Mhm.
So it's like a walkway that passes over an opening.
it's a catwalk. It's a catfish walk.
Yeah. Oh God. Can we get a hero point for that terrible pun?
No. I am allowed one once in a while when you guys, and even in the other jokes, or other games, people make really bad puns. I'm allowed one once in a while.
Yeah, I'll swim up and I'll let them know. It looks like there's a passage that passes over a pit down there.
I mean, do we want to go that way or through the door on the other side?
We should probably finish checking this floor before we move on to any other ones.
I'm gonna go ahead and reveal that away. So, Balin was looking at the statues.
Yeah,
Are you looking for traps or just...
seriously.
Yep, that's the path he took, I guess.
God damn it.
You guys are.
I'm not necessarily looking for traps. I'm just studying them, seeing what I can see in general.
Okay. So the four elves look like they're holding bowls. And they look like not stereotypical, but very poster child of each variant of elf, like what the epitome would probably be considered. And they are in simple robes, holding bowls, and it looks like the water would drain through the bowls until it passed. And then also there's grate at the base of the statue that also help drain. And it looks like the bowls would also pour water into the chamber if tide came in super fast.
Okay. So, generically elves.
Yeah, so it looks like the elves and the middle were the drainage and filling of the room.
Okay. And then the two large statues?
Sorry, my family's loud.
It's okay.
So, the two large
That was
statues-
you? Who's over there?
Everyone. Grandma and Poppy and Deb and Matt and Liam.
Oh, Liam!
Anyway,
he's my favorite member of your family.
and she loses a hero point.
Ah.
So the two statues, the big ones. Did Avani say who the god of this temple was, or just Elven Temple? I forget.
I don't know if I ever actually said the name to them.
Okay. So roll a religion, Balaam.
Guidance, because guidance.
Yeah, most people, they only know about the main elven god. They don't know. I don't think they know much about the other little ones.
It's only a 12.
Some elven god.
Can
Makes
I look
sense
up?
that it's god of the sea, but name escapes you.
While Balaam's standing there in front of the statue just looking at it, can I have a look as well?
You can roll a religion.
Damn.
Okay. You were fascinated by all kinds of stuff when you were studying, so
What you mean is I read Avani's book when she wasn't looking.
Sorry, hang on, I'm checking something. I need to update my notes. Okay. Yeah, so you recognize this as Deep Shishalis, the elven god of the sea. And
How do I pronounce that? Deep Shishalis? I don't know.
Wait.
Yeah.
I'll copy and paste it in. I'm probably butchering it because all of these elven names are pain. Shishalis.
Shishalis.
Yes.
Balaam, you okay?
Yes. Why? Is there something on my face? What?
No. You're just standing in front of that statue for a bit.
Just seeing what I can see.
Ah,
I was just about to do that, Heather.
Copy and paste is amazing.
Yeah.
Trying to decide if I recognize this one.
it's Deep I always am bad at the pronunciations, okay? Avani, can you?
Deep Shisala.
Ah, I see. Not very familiar with the elven gods. It was not a particular focus of my studies.
Yes, the elven god of creativity, knowledge, and the sea.
I
And
thought,
of tides.
yeah, I would have pronounced that as like Sicily or something.
Deep Sicily.
Interesting. And I,
Most people don't know much about our religion.
well, it does appear that you have one unto your own.
Yes. We're very unique people.
I will.
With a half-open door.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll join them on the other side where the other door is. Take a look around.
Yep, I want to start opening these doors. Or looking through them at least.
Same layout, no skeletons.
The set has no skeletons.
Yep.
No door here, though? Or is there?
There is.
Hmm.
It is shut.
It's another one that's shut.
Mm-hmm. It's
Okay,
just got a knob and everything. It's just
Oh, okay. This one's an actual door. It's not
Yeah.
one of those. Okay,
It's not one of them, fucking
it's not a huge stone door. No.
got
It's
it. Then
vault doors.
Is the wood rotted then? Is it a wood door? Is it a metal door?
It is stone. It's just not thick stone. You can tell.
Okay.
And it's got a knob and everything, and there's a. It's not like all the way down to the ground. There's a little bit of space so that doesn't grind against the stone.
does anyone want to open this?
I can open it with my and I'll wave with my mage hand.
Worth a shot.
Okay. I'll go around this corner and I'll open the door. Just
Yeah, that's why I was moving away from it too.
I love how paranoid you all are.
Yeah.
It's only because
For good reason.
Mirror image of the room
Ah,
on the other side.
give me a second.
So it seems like we do need to go down now.
I mean, what are you looking for? You got to the temple.
Is there a door on the other side? Like,
Yes, there's a
where
door
we-
out. This
I'm looking for a
next
true
door.
altar.
Okay.
So far, I haven't really seen anything that I would consider an altar to Deep Shisala.
Well, I mean, there's like little altars around, mainly just the base of the two statues. There's some remains of gifts and stuff left, offerings, but nothing that's like, this is the main altar.
Not yet.
Sorry, I'm back.
I'm going to head back to Echo and Echo. Have you seen any signs of other sea life around, like in the temple? I would hate to be surprised by something.
I was going to say, have we seen anything in here?
Fish have been swimming around. There's
Oh, so there are fish in here.
yeah, just little ones.
No signs of something big. Though?
No,
Yet.
but leading up to the temple, remember how I said that it got colder than you'd expect and there were more sea life? That's even more here.
Yep, I'll go back to the area. Well, I guess we should be heading down then.
Suppose that's the next step forward.
And Storm is just like, how deep does it go?
Well, let's find out. And I jump
It
in.
went about 60
wait.
feet.
Ellie, we're not going that deep.
It goes about 60 feet down, and then I'm going after Ellie. Well, I mean, it's not going to be hard for me to keep up with her, but I'm probably...
I'll
No,
swim
I'm just
towards-
doggy paddling.
Yeah, I was going to say, because she moves half of half, I think.
Alright, I'm gonna grab Ellie so she can swim normally. Just keep her up with everyone else.
How are you grabbing me?
I have multiple tentacles.
No, that's the scary part. How are you grabbing me?
It's
8
very-
arms of grappling around
Yeah.
the waist, obviously.
God. This better not turn into a hentai.
It already has.
No, it's like two tentacles will go underneath and do like a light hold, and then I'm gonna just keep swimming straight down.
Hmm.
You're gonna hold me by my legs?
No,
Are you
by your
being
waist,
a par-
like
you
about
being-
around the horse belly.
You're being a parachute right now.
Like I've got two waists. So
Whatever waist is more
Upper waist
comfortable.
or lower waist?
Probably the bigger one, so I don't like break your back.
okay.
Because I swim 60, so I'm pretty sure I
So-
can keep up with everyone else.
Everyone's going down, right?
Mhm.
I gotta copy the octopus because you're keeping that form.
Yep, I have like what, maybe like an hour left in it.
You're level 6? 3 hours?
Yeah, I just don't know
Well,
how
I
long
mean-
it took me to get down here.
Did you stayed at the surface until you got about where?
Yeah, and then I would have
Yeah.
used the item and got me closer, and then when I saw the temple would have switched.
Okay. So you have at least an hour.
Okay.
Okay. So everyone is swimming down, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'll move you all over. And hang on. Echo is octopus. I think
Ah.
everyone else.
So, should we split up?
Ah,
Sorry.
I don't
Take up
really...
so much space.
Why would you suggest such a thing?
Well, half of us check down one path, the other half check.
Inside. No, I'm kidding. You.
Turns out I brought you all here to sacrifice you to the elven gods.
yes. That's my whole existence has been
What
fulfilled.
you don't realize is she actually doesn't serve Coralon. She serves Lolth.
I'm actually
That's okay.
Dark Elf.
I don't have a problem with that. I mean, I serve what's his name?
Well, except that followers of Lolth
Mephistopheles?
upworlders.
No. Got a death and decay up in here.
Nerul?
Maybe Quint.
No,
Damon?
Nerul.
Oh, Heather.
Nerul is
Or
in my
Weejas.
campaign.
Heather.
Huh?
This page and this page of all just shapeshifts.
Oh, dang.
You know what? I can't think of his name. I just worship Orcus. Fuck it.
Yeah, like, pretty much any fiends are up for grabs. Evil gods in my campaign.
The Raven Queen?
Suko does not worship Orcus.
You could
Not yet.
worship Vecna. I mean, he's in my world.
Vecna's a
all.
bro.
Okay, back to the game.
Yes.
So, I figure half of us check one way, the other half check the other way.
Why?
We
Like-
pressed for time that we need to rush our investigation.
Not particularly.
I see no need to split ourselves up and spread ourselves thin if we happen to get in any trouble. It would make sense to travel together. This is unknown territory.
I suppose I'm going anywhere the giant octopus thing is going.
Octopus nods.
Since it's basically dragging you.
Octopus nodding.
That's
everything else
the
stays
back
still
of the
except
head
for the
kinda
bag
flop
part.
around.
That's just very weird considering it's mostly a head.
Yes.
It's mostly a head filled with hearts.
Yeah, I have those. It's like the big, not the pointy part, but it's like a bigger top part of the head, and that just
Yeah.
shakes.
The part with the hearts.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then let us check the northern path.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So, marching order, if you please.
I'll be in front.
I'll be towards the middle just because I don't want to be snared by something again.
I'll be right behind Ivani.
Um,
And
While
I'll be in the
we're-
back with Ellie.
while we're walking though, I'm going to
We're not walking, we're swimming.
while we're quotation marks walking, I'm going to, before we get off of the bridge, I'm going to do one last look down into the pit to see if I can see anything. Just because
A giant eye staring back.
You're looking below the bridge?
yeah, below the bridge.
Oh, where'd that rock go?
I was gonna toss the rock down, and it only lasts for a minute, I think. So I'll go ahead and
Yeah,
just.
the rock
pretend-
landed on the bridge.
So I'll
That's
just
an
kick
hour.
it off down the way.
So you watch the pebble fall, and it just seems to keep going pretty deep. You can tell that the walls just in the peripheral of it do they're not straight down the whole way. They vanish out of the light and then back in. So looks like there are other smaller tunnels for the water to come in.
But nothing moving.
Not down there.
Okay. And I'll keep going.
Not down there, but what about up?
Okay, so I got a good marching order going. I will reveal that.
Wait, those paths on the sides just opened up as we were moving forward.
I mean, it wasn't closed. It was just you couldn't
Oh.
see it.
Couldn't see it from the bridge. Got it.
Yeah. I was waiting till you guys had a marching order to reveal the paths.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, which way should we go?
I would like to go a way that we actually have a larger thing underneath us.
So anywhere but the bridge.
Kinda.
Okay. I'll just keep going north then. Move into the circular chamber.
All right. So, To your left, looks like there was a tunnel. It has collapsed. To the north is another room. And to the right, it looks like same stone, and then it changes into slightly different stone.
Into what, like a more ornate stone?
Like, okay, so where you guys were, it was like cobblestone, just whatever they could fit. This is like definitely shaped bricks of stone. And it's closer to marble from the looks of it, as opposed to whatever sedimentary they had lying around. Yeah, everybody, feel free to move up. Trigger all the traps. No kidding.
Oh, I was just waiting for, because I didn't want to leave the marching order.
In that case, I'm going to stay where I'm at.
Okay, what's in this U-shaped chamber up here?
It looks completely empty.
There's nothing in here?
Nope.
Okay.
But you also saw that the on the water side, the sea side of the temple, those rooms looks like they had been cleared out. So, with the logic of that being for the sea life residents or sea life worshippers, this place goes down, they're still okay. So they were probably just like, okay, pack it up. So they might have taken something from
Yeah, they probably cleared it out.
Yep.
Mute, Joe.
Bye. Sure,
Dogs were running around behind you.
yeah, I'm also talking. Can't mute myself while I'm also talking.
Try harder.
Then yeah, if this room is empty, I'm gonna start going towards the marble sections that I'm seeing.
Okay.
That seems like a good enough step towards an actual altar.
Is splitting up. Good job. Split the
Got
party.
curious.
There's a door.
Which means Ellie is splitting up.
Wait a minute, fish person! They're going the other way! Please!
And Storm just hurries around. I think his name was Echo.
Fish person.
Come along now, Mr. Dilly Dilly.
Okay.
Well, Balaam, there's certainly not a lot of room to fight down here if we were ambushed.
Oh,
I'll whisper to Balaam.
that does somewhat work in our favor too, as we do have a majority of ranged combatants.
Okay. So, it opens up into a large chamber.
Is there only scenery, and does the music change?
Huh? What?
It's not a boss fight
Wait.
room.
Big open room. No
I was gonna
enemies.
say,
Yeah, big
just,
open room.
just
all
outside
day.
the room, is there like a giant glowing blue crystal that we can all interact with?
No.
No save point? Damn.
Well, you see,
Okay.
when we get up here, there's a big, like, blue line on the ground, and up above it says duty commenced.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. So, it is a large chamber. It looks like this was for any sort of ceremonies that they would have
What
done.
is that?
There is ruins of a statue on the far side. There is a large hole in the floor next to it.
Those
And-
fucking eggs?
Mhm.
Looks like there is a nest.
Oh, God. And a hole.
A hole in a nest, in a tree, in the hole, and something. I don't know the rest
Now
of
that
it.
I've hatched a bird, I'm an expert on eggs. Can I tell what these are, Max? You're not an expert on eggs. Fine.
Since I came from an egg.
I mean, you can roll a nature.
Well, I mean, it could be a 20. Nope.
It's not, but it could have
Five. We
been.
both rolled fives.
They're they're kind of aquamarine.
I don't know if I want to go into this room.
Can I use my sense to see if there are any monstrosities around?
There are no monstrosities. Actually, hang on.
think
How
this,
far-
Wait a minute.
Is this 6
Wait.
miles? Hang on, I gotta check something.
Wait.
I don't think a dragon is considered a monstrosity.
Oh, not that one. Hang on.
Yeah, those are
Very
called
much
cuddle
looks like-
lizards.
Nope.
This very much looks like a dragon lair.
I don't know, those eggs are kind of tiny for a dragon.
They're the size of me.
You're very tiny. You're shorter than Echo now.
I know.
I mean, I guess Echo would know about dragon eggs.
And bird eggs.
Echo hasn't met Bennu yet.
Mm-mm.
What is Bennu?
Up top,
Okay, I was gonna say you did leave him up top, right?
he's a fire elemental. What do you
He
think?
would die.
Okay, no, there are no monstrosities.
All right.
We might want to turn back.
Can I do a nature check with my hunting background or anything?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah,
We really don't
are
want to
super
know what's in
naturey.
this room.
They are very pretty.
I'm gonna let go of the horse, and I'm gonna go stealth.
Okay.
Thank
go
you.
for it.
Alright, you add 1 to this, so 20. Because I have a 5, the octopus has a 6.
So
And then I'm just
you
gonna
have to go. You
go
have to go
along the
half
ceiling.
speed as
Yeah.
stealth.
so
so you know.
30 feet.
Okay. So you're just
I'm
crawling
along the ceiling. Yeah,
So how far are you moving in?
about here.
Okay.
Just so I can see the rest of the room, because I have 60 feet of dark vision.
Okay. You can kind of see down into the pit. It's dark.
Is there
You
anything
don't-
moving in it?
Not that you see.
The octopus shrugs.
With all 8.
With all of them.
What I do know from my hunting experience is that if you really want to get in a fight, you mess with some things young. Perhaps we should leave.
She has experience with that.
They don't know that. Avani,
Mm-hmm.
perhaps we should check out another section of this temple and leave this room alone?
At least for now. Well, did Echo find anything?
I was looking to see if you guys wanted me to go in more.
Oh, I
going to
thought you went all the way in.
I went here,
No.
so I
I'm
can
going
see.
to cast a message to Echo, and I'm going to ask him, does the statue have any weird marks on it?
By weird marks, do you mean broken? Then yes.
I meant like creature marks. Thanks for making me cast this twice.
No problem.
That's a cantrip.
I should be able to see it.
Roll a perception. since you're
Absolutely.
Going the distance.
That's with a 15. Why am I rolling so many 15s? It's not advantage.
It's hard to tell from this distance. Nothing stands out as claw marks or teeth marks. It just looks like it got knocked over. It also kind of looks like there had been a altar in front of it, but that kind of got smashed too. You know, that happens when a statue falls.
Yeah. And it's knocked over by a dragon.
It's a tiny room for a dragon. And there's no gold.
No, but there's a hole in the ground.
Most dragons, I don't think, breathe underwater.
There's only a few.
Yeah.
Well, they have swim speeds, but I don't think they breathe water. Unless they're like dragon turtle.
I was gonna say, I think black did. Let's see.
Yeah, I think black is amphibious.
There's at least one I know. I think green might have also.
I think
I was gonna say, I thought it was
think it's
green that
black
was amphibious.
and I think black and gold.
Yeah, okay. So, yes, black dragon is amphibious.
Alright, do these look
Anyway,
like dragon eggs?
You can roll a nature. Oh no, you rolled your nature. No, you can't tell.
Okay.
I mean, I'll roll a nature
okay.
from the doorway.
I'll put it this way. I'll describe it this way, because since you're speaking directly of dragons, they are aquamarine,
hmm
which is not a dragon color, and usually the eggs match the dragon color. So, I mean, they're kind of shaped and, but the texture is similar, but I mean, the color doesn't match. So unless somebody has been messing and dyeing them like Easter eggs, doesn't seem like it to you.
My bad.
Yeah, I rolled in nature from the doorway.
Hard to tell from that distance, but I mean, you're getting aquamarine. Looks like dragon eggs, but the color's wrong.
So, Kraken.
Do krakens lay eggs?
We could.
I thought there was just one kraken.
No, Krakens are a entire species unto themselves. At least.
Yeah, it's not like Tarask. It's just they're only a few at a time. Because otherwise, the whole ecosystem would be totally unbalanced.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what are you all doing?
I'm sure we're eventually going to have to come back in here and figure out what this is, but for now, let's check the rest of the temple.
Yeah, and I'll swing
Yes,
back.
I'm pretty sure this is the main altar. Okay, so all the way back to the bridge. Very close to the bridge.
I love how you guys all went to the same spot. That's great.
Can I open this door from this corner?
That
What's your
reach.
I think I have 10 feet. Let me double check. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. $15 feet.
Okay, so yeah, you can just open it or try to.
Okay, so I'm just gonna hug the wall, open it, and just push it forward.
Yeah. So you go to turn the latch and nope, it's locked.
Okay. Is the door metal?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna grab Suko with the tentacle. Bring him to the door and hold him in front of it.
What do you want me to do with it?
I put him closer to the doorknob.
I'm going to try to open it.
Okay. Just turning the handle.
Yeah, just turn
Yeah,
out.
it's locked.
If anything goes bad, I'm gonna pull him back.
I look around. Are you serious? We left without lockpicks again?
Oh, is that all we need? Oh, wait, I'm in an octopus form. Never mind. Do you have your tinkering tools, though?
I do.
Tinkering tools do not substitute for these tools.
Heather, I'm gonna remove the doorknob from the door.
How?
Out, tinkerer's tools. I assume there's a screwdriver in there somewhere. We're gonna reverse engineer this fucking door because that's what I do in real life.
Okay, and then let's take off the hinges.
No, I'm gonna blast through the doorknob with I guess a ray of frost. Try to freeze the damn thing.
Well, this will be interesting underwater. Okay, go for it. Is that normally a save or is that
It's a hit.
It's normally a hit.
Okay, roll for it.
He rolled a 10 with
Okay,
10.
so thankfully it's not like it moves, so no dex or anything. So, you cast and it's really weird this time. Usually it's just like this aura of cold, like when you breathe out when it's snowing out, But it's like ice spreads from your hand all the way to the door. So you're now kind of attached. I mean, easy to break off, but it goes from your hand to the door and just crystallizes all the way across the doorknob. And you hear the faint sound of the metal creaking under it.
My bad, I didn't think this through. I break my hand free and I'm going to slap the gloves together and I'm going to do it again with necrotic.
Necrotic on a metal door, you're pretty sure isn't going to do anything.
If the doorknob's frozen, I'm gonna go and just rip the doorknob with my
Okay.
I'm
tentacles.
gonna I'm going to
and bring Suko back.
yeah, I was going to say I'm going to try to move away, but if he's holding me here,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just screwed.
Easy enough. Okay, so you, with it frozen, you're able to rip the doorknob off, and it creaks open just a little.
So if anybody wants to teach me how to use lockpicks, I'm fine with that, but we need to pick up some.
I
this
wave at him. I have him. I'm just an octopus.
But he doesn't want to turn back yet.
No, how long? Wait, it's been what since we've gotten down here?
It's been like 10 minutes.
Okay,
15.
so yeah, I got so much time.
Yeah. You got a lot of time. So
All right, so the door open.
it creaked open just a little. You guys can push it open now.
Okay, I'll push it open.
Okay. You see 2 cells. Nobody in them. No skeletons. But 2 cells.
I go closer to the ceiling so Ivani could look in. And just make myself like flat.
There's no one in them though, or nothing in them. I mean.
Nope.
So it's like prison cells. Okay, go around this way, and then I'll be right back. I gotta feed the dogs.
Okay, I was about to ask you a question. Bye.
Another door.
You ever have this feeling that you have to fight the boss?
Hmm?
So you ever have this feeling that you have to fight the boss?
I'll turn around to Balaam instead of Avani because Avani looks like she's on a mission right now and she's just not understanding me. Balaam, do temples normally have jail cells?
Not typically, though different cultures and different religions may take it upon themselves to do so.
Yeah, you'd know enough about this. But some what did I just do? Hang on, my computer's acting weird. There we go. Okay. So some temples will have a cell or two so that, if anyone is brought in by paladins or the like, they have someplace to hold them until they are then moved elsewhere.
Timeout rooms.
Kinda.
We're all thinking it. We're all thinking that they also keep human sacrifices.
Okay, what are we thinking?
It's kind of like the rooms at a mall where if you're caught shoplifting, they just place you until the cops come. It's kind of like that.
Good rooms. If you ever want to sleep, best place.
So Ellie, you try the door. It is locked.
I'm gonna try and kick it down.
Roll a strength. This is also a metal door, just so you know. Okay. So you turn around so you can get a good backwards kick, and you guys all hear a clang as she kicks the metal, and it shakes and bows a little bit, but it is not down.
Okay, kick it again.
What breaks first, the door or her legs?
This time doesn't seem to give as much.
I literally have a horse at the barn with a busted up leg for doing something just like this.
So you guys hear clang, clang, clang,
Well,
clang.
if it wasn't awake when we went to look at the eggs, it is now.
How big is the bow in the door?
It's got some hoof marks in it,
But is it
it's
like
still...
like a gap open, or is it like...
No, you still
It's just
can't
bent.
see, and it's more like bent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there an opening under the door?
Not this one.
Okay.
Not
If anybody else would like
little,
to,
but not enough to even...
Can I slide a tentacle and just go for the doorknob on the inside?
It's not big enough. I mean, I know octopi can go through some really crazy small spaces. This is too small for you. This is like...
Okay.
Like a coin could fit under there, but that's about it.
He's trying to pull a Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Who in this group would have something like thieves' tools?
Nobody else.
Does he look like he just can't fit? Like a smaller octopus would fit?
Maybe. A smaller octopus has less reach, though. Just be aware.
Yeah.
So if it's still
She is
only
continuously
a tentacle,
kicking this door.
Nobody else is coming up here to do anything.
I figured they were looking at the door and trying to figure out how to get through.
Well, we were trying. That's why we're having such a problem. Is she's kicking it?
Okay.
So it's basically she kicks it, then you guys look at it real quick, then you move out of the way so she can kick it. You look at it again, then you move out of the way, she can kick it again.
Yeah. Okay. So underwater, without a swim speed, you feel like you're kicking full force, but like that last one, you're like, yeah, totally open. No, because the water's preventing you from going full force.
Might I have a quick look at it?
Now you go swim up to the back of the group. Out.
Might I have a quick look at it? If you don't mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the ceiling.
Alright. It's this door we're trying to get through?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to examine the edges and see what I can see.
Okay, so just looking for traps or looking for a way to open it?
Both.
Okay.
I'm also going to be looking at the wall around the door to see if there's maybe anything that can show maybe there's a push button switch to unlatch the door.
It'd be nice if it wasn't bent to shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would.
It'd be nice if we had a rogue.
Yeah, would.
Oh, that's so cool. Sorry. I would, because I didn't actually get around to making stats for Storm, so I was looking up Ergonasi. They can hold their breath indefinitely.
Okay.
So she doesn't need the necklace.
She doesn't need the water breathing.
Yeah, well, I mean, she wouldn't be able to talk unless she had water breathing.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. It's just, if she doesn't mind talking, she could just keep swimming on her own without breathing.
Anyways, what do I need to roll?
Investigation.
This is the point where we learn that her father gaslighted her, thinking that she doesn't know how to breathe, that she can't breathe underwater.
4.
Or
4.
it looks fine, but you can't figure out a way. I mean, locked, so you need to unlock it, but it doesn't look like there's any traps or anything.
Okay.
You can't figure out a way to get it off the hinges. Okay.
I guess I'll try to. I'll look around.
What does the circular blasting give me?
Scorching ray.
Okay, that won't be useful. Fire and water don't mix.
Yeah, it just reduces the distance it can go. You can still do it. It just doesn't go as far.
Yeah, and probably less damage in underwater.
Because it's fire against water.
Hey Heather, does it look like the door is on like hinges, like or does it look like it's a sliding door?
It's on hinges. It looks more secure than the one that held the cells.
All right, there's other doors in this hallway, right?
Doors in this hallway? No. There was paths down this way that you could just barely see. Here.
All right, so this isn't a door here?
No.
All right, so this is the only door in this hall?
Yes.
Right, well, I've looked. I don't bloody know what we can do.
Is this door worn or carried? No. I'm gonna reduce it.
This is actually a rather common use of enlarge reduce.
Yeah.
Is the shrink a door?
Yes.
So
You get a door that's locked and you just like boink.
I'm done with it. Zuko's just looking not happy right now.
So Ren steps back and you guys see the door creak
I know what spell I'm getting at my next level. I'm fucking getting knock.
And it just kind of floats down, and you guys.
I swear I didn't do that myself. Who did that?
I'm gonna put it up against the wall, and then I'm gonna use some sorcery points to replenish the goddamn spell slot.
Yeah. By the way, roll a d100.
Oh my
Damn
god. He's gonna blow us all up.
Chaos.
31.
31.
31. Yeah, not looking forward to those with my character on Saturdays.
Okay, so Ren, you turn around and say, "Who did that?" Suko for 6 seconds is nowhere to be found. He popped out of existence.
Oh shit! Where's the little one?
No, sorry, 12 seconds.
Where's the little one?
You see Balaam sitting there counting now.
Shite!
Echo's
We
doing
lost
this
one.
Echo's using his tentacles and
5,
just doing this in the hallway.
4, 3,
We've lost one.
2.
Look for him.
I guess the question I have to ask Heather before
Yeah.
I come back: Do I see another Geth spaceship?
You see one attacking another ship.
Ooh. The story thickens. I need to know more about these.
You can tell this isn't the
Space
same
pirates.
location, so not the same
Okay.
ship, probably.
Okay.
But you see pirates.
Yes. Space pirates.
Astral pirates. Anyway, okay, so
So he comes back, right?
poof. Yep.
Where the fuck have you gone?
I was watching Space Pirates.
Again?
Yeah, these time they were blowing stuff up.
Oh.
Right. No more alcohol for you, lad.
I haven't been drinking since I've gotten younger.
Because yeah, he's definitely too young for it now.
As I look into the room, I see that statue of armor, and I run immediately over here.
I'm gonna look in with my detect magic active. Stopping Avani from passing just in case.
Okay, so the armor, no magic. It's fine.
Okay.
It's just really pretty armor. The sword is magical, and then there's also a glow coming from the box on the table.
Okay. So what? The sword is magical.
Yes.
Okay. I will inform the rest of the group and step inside and start identifying.
Are you ritualing?
Yes, I'm gonna go ahead.
Okay,
and
so are you doing
cast
sword or what's in the box first?
Sword
What's the
first.
box? I'll do the box.
Oh, I was okay.
I'll look over the armor.
If no one stops me, I'm going to try to get inside the armor.
I'm gonna stop you as I'm looking over the armor.
Oh,
I'm gonna stop Ren from stopping him.
Octopus inside the armor, yes. Okay.
That would actually be kind of amazing.
Yeah.
it looks like
Pop
a
it
cozy
around.
place.
Okay, so it is half plate. It looks like it's made from coral, though it's really weird. Not quite Mariners, but similar.
Mariner's Light.
So but it's still a half plate.
And it's not metal. That's amazing.
It's a strange sort of coral that you haven't seen before, but you get the feeling that this sort of like the ironwood is a sea version of something that can be used in place of metal.
Right. So who wants to carry the armor?
The tentacle waves all 8 hands.
The
It's octopus. Just, yep.
all the octopuses, their arms are sticking out of all the different places and just...
So what is it? It's half plate?
Half plate coral.
Can I wear half plate?
Depends on if it's medium or not.
I think
That's
it's
what I'm
medium.
checking. I think half
plate
plate
is
is
medium.
Yeah. The sword.
Half plate's heavy armor.
No,
Plate
it's
is heavy,
medium.
I
It's
Wait.
medium.
Full
half
plate's heavy.
Yeah, half plate is medium.
So I could wear it, but I probably shouldn't because it would affect my magic armor.
Yeah, if nobody else
I
does
could
want it,
wear it.
I could wear it. And I'm not wearing armor right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could wear it. It would increase my AC by 1.
It is at this moment that the door goes back to its original size, up against the wall on the right where I placed it.
So Balaam, the sword is a +1 longsword. Nothing real special about it. And Avani, are you checking the box or what's in the box?
In the box.
Okay, so you open the box and there is a necklace. I'll say you don't even have to ritually cast this because Balaam was working on one. It is a necklace of adaptation.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's
And what does that do again?
That
You can
allows
survive
to
in any
breathe
environment.
anything.
Yeah.
You can breathe in any environment.
You can breathe in
still, yeah. There are caveats to that. For example, unless you have cold resistance, you'll still like if you get put off into space, you're still gonna freeze to death.
Yeah.
If you're walking on lava, you're still taking lava damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that means like dragon breath weapons, those kind of things.
The gas versions.
Yeah.
Poison gas, cloud kill, poison fogs, none of those affect you.
Yep.
It's super useful.
So essentially, it is it gives you the ability of Darwin from the X-Men.
Not quite. You can't survive everything.
Just
He couldn't survive.
Basically, consider it a universal lung.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Balaam, while he's casting the ritual, did you ever finish that Ring of Spell Storing?
I am approximately halfway. Let me double check. As
Okay.
I'm looking through my notes, I am 100 days into a 210-day crafting time.
Okay.
No, not too far
Almost.
off.
As promised, the ring that I make will be yours.
I'm gonna put so many.
And we should probably put these things away and continue our search.
Yes, I will go ahead and drop the... Does the sword have a scabbard?
No.
Does
Oh,
it
that
not?
looks like a wonderful sword. Do you think I could take a look at it?
If you'd like, sure. It seems to be just a simple enchantment on it, nothing too fancy. I was going to study it later to learn how to make it.
Well,
Okay,
one
thank
of
you for
my swords is a bit magical, but the other one isn't. The other one's just normal.
What swords are you wielding?
I've got scimitars right now.
Scimitars are both one-handed, but they're not light. Do you have the dual wielder feat?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Then you're good to
I've got-
go.
Yeah, I've got dual wielding.
The feat or the fighting style?
Wait a minute.
The fighting style doesn't confer the bonus. The feat is what confers the bonus.
No, I have the fighting style.
Okay. So the
never
fighting
mind.
style, and this is a common misconception. A lot of people get it wrong. The fighting style only allows you to add your ability modifier to your offhand damage. To
Right.
get
Scimitars
past
are light.
Scimitars are light.
Yeah,
I thought they were-
scimitars are.
Yeah, light and
Oh,
finesse.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a horse of a different color. Though, give me a second here.
But
You need to
I
have
believe I
the-
said this was a long sword, right?
Yeah, which is strength and not light or finesse.
Yes.
Which she would need
Okay.
the dual wielding feat to be able to
Yeah.
do.
So
the
you
dual-
can use
Okay.
this, but you can't dual wield it. Yeah.
No, okay.
Correct.
Yeah,
That's
and
fine.
it would use your
Never mind.
strength.
So
Never mind.
it's one of those, like, honestly, if I can learn the enchantment, then I could work on enchanting your current sword. But
And we could also send this to the shop that we bought to sell it there.
correct.
All right, it is a bit heavy for me, so
That's all right.
Keep
I
my
will
own.
go ahead and
Well,
wrap it in in cloth so that it's padded and doesn't puncture the bag of holding, and then I will go ahead and
I'll
Drop.
say anything that you place in the bag of holding is safe unless you start filling it too much, and then they're like bumping against each other. So you don't have to worry about it too much, but you can go ahead and do that.
Okay. And then was there anything in the box?
The box was the necklace of adaptation.
Yeah,
but-
But,
was
sorry,
like-
so was the box magical itself, or was
no, it was the necklace. Yeah, and it had a silk lining.
Who has the BOH? What the hell's BOH?
Bag of holding.
Bag of holding. Come on.
there's multiple actually.
Yeah, you guys have at least 2, I think.
I know Suko's got one just for his gold because
I don't think we need 2 bags of holding. Just put one of them in the other one.
Avani, you realize? Wait, what?
I
No!
was joking.
I know. And everybody's dead.
We all get sucked into the void.
Actually,
You want to go see? You want to go see the pirates again? That's how you go see the pirates.
no, actually, I won't put anything in the bag of holding just yet.
Oh yeah, it's gonna fill up with water.
Yeah, thinking about it, that was one thing I missed. Like in 3rd edition, you didn't have to worry about it. 5th edition, they're a little more persnickety.
5th edition, water everywhere.
You open
Well,
up that
I
bag,
think
you just
Heather-
suck up the ocean.
I think Heather would give a little bit of a leeway on that one.
I hadn't even thought about it, but I kind of like the idea of it filling up with water. I mean, it wouldn't break it because it's just water, but
it would just
No,
be full.
actually, it would because it would be full of 500 pounds of water.
Mhm.
yes,
yeah, but there's
but
nothing protruding from it.
water doesn't like fill up and fill up and fill up to bursting. It would just fill up in the
Built
empty
to
space.
max. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it would be like if you poured into a cup. You know, the cup's not gonna break or anything. It just fills the space. So
Well,
it
that's
would
the thing.
just be-
The space within a bag of holding is larger than the water, than the amount of water it would take to overload the weight. There's 2 factors to a bag of holding. Let me see here. Let me just double check a bag of holding.
Oh, you're saying that it would be too much weight for it?
Correct. So a
And
bag
not-
of
not the
holding,
space. Okay.
roughly 2 feet in diameter and 4 feet deep. Give me a second. Interior is larger than the outside dimension, roughly 2.5 feet in diameter at the mouth and 4 feet deep. The bag can hold 500 pounds, not exceeding a volume of 64 cubic feet. So actually, that's a good question.
Already Googling.
How much does 64 cubic feet of water weigh? Or how much,
Pint is a pound, gallon. The weight of 1 cubic foot is 7 gallons times 8.35, which equals... Okay, so 62 and a half pounds roughly of water per cubic foot. So 62 times 64, yeah, that probably goes past 500. Hang on.
3,968.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a good idea. open
So
it.
we're just going to leave the bag of holding closed. For now. But I'll just tuck the sword through my belt for now.
Good call.
That does leave the issue of getting the armor out of here, because there's no convenient way to do that. Oh well.
I thought Echo wanted it.
I was carrying it for the moment.
Yep. The gloves are on 2 tentacles. The rest of it's my weird shaped body is now in it.
I mean, I was gonna say, if you guys want, you could, like, take the stuff that you want up to the main temple, leave it there, come down. In case you have to run.
Oh, the armor and stuff? And
Yeah.
wait, is that first room before the hallway, was that air?
No, I'm saying you can leave it up in the main temple for now.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I could
back-
take the armor, put it in one of the rooms with the dead bodies
Yeah.
towards the exit. I'll put it underneath the weird bed looking thing.
The broken bed,
Yeah.
the rotting bed.
Mm-hmm. And then
Lay
I
it like it was asleep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So.
Well,
what do you
I
guys
think we
wanna
still
know?
have south. Suko points in the
That's how I was
direction
gonna
I
do.
think is south, but it's not south. It's
Yeah, this is south.
Oh, who wants the necklace of adaptation?
And Storm is eyeing it wide-eyed.
But she already has one.
She just no. She's staring because it's like magic.
Ah, okay. It was like
Keep in mind, she doesn't really see magic items, so it's like you guys found 2, and it's like, oh my god.
She lives a sheltered life.
Yeah, and meanwhile, the rest of us are just like, eh.
Yeah.
Another
one.
Another one, shite.
I mean, I'd wear it if it wasn't for the fact that I can already breathe underwater.
So, Suko, you know, like how sometimes, so Suko uncharacteristically like swims the gap extremely quick to get to the other side when we have to go over the gap again.
I didn't think Suko would be afraid of heights.
Don't think it's the height.
No, Suko just doesn't like a pitch black void.
But you've also got to remember, Avani, he's knee high to a fucking grasshopper at the moment.
Yeah, so he won't fall as far as the rest of us. Which hallway do I want to go down? Well, it looks like Suko's already heading down that hallway, so I'll follow Suko down that hallway.
Follow.
Go ahead, you'll be fine.
Where you going?
Right, so let's take a look, see what we've got here.
Okay, so yeah, I'll pass him and I'll go down this hallway.
Yeah, I think you'd see all the way down.
Those are walls on each side, or are those actual rooms?
I can see you can see a little less than that. Okay. Well, okay, so through here, it's hard to tell because you just see through the doorway. Limited viewpoint. I don't know. But no doors down the hallway that you can tell.
I'm gonna start moving through the doorways.
Down, you can just make out in this room. There is some seaweed.
If I keep going south all the way at the end of the hallway, I see some seaweed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep moving through. So is each one of these a room, or is this just a hallway with doorways?
Okay, so just the tiles make it look like doorways, but it's just a
okay.
wall.
It's just a long. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought each one of those was a doorway.
No, it's just tile.
Okay. And this section where the floor looks different.
And so you can now see into the room, I think.
Another circular chamber.
Okay. Yep. Got it, Nick. Okay.
Whoa, what the hell? Who'd you shoot?
We're just testing something.
Is Nicholas adaptation attunement?
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did you guys describe what the necklace did out loud?
Yeah. Like, I literally explained it to the entire party.
Okay. Yeah, so Echo's gonna tap Balaam on the shoulder.
Yeah.
And then look at Suko and do the whole Because he can't say it. Anything. He's an octopus.
I just look at him in the eyes and I'm just like, did you want something we found?
Octopus nod.
Well, I think he wants the necklace. I guess, because that's the only thing you have, right?
Believe Avani actually had it.
Vani!
I didn't grab it. I just found it.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I would have had it because I was
Okay.
getting.
Yeah.
Because I was... Unless if he wants the sword, do you want the sword?
Shakes the head no.
Okay.
Well,
so,
an octopus with a sword would be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
Shakes the head yes.
I'll
Okay.
hold out the necklace of adaptation. Is what you're looking?
Shakes
for?
head. I'm gonna sit there on the ceiling and start attuning to it. And that should take exactly as much time as I have left.
Okay, so for the next half hour, Echopus is not moving.
Is it half hour or 15 minutes?
I think it's a half an hour to
Attune?
attune to something.
Short rest. Short rest.
Also, it'd be an hour.
So I'm going
Half
to...
hour is pushing it sometime. For me, if it's just for like attunement and not healing, because healing takes longer, then what the heck?
I don't know. It sounds like somebody's being tortured.
Someone's beating a child, it sounds like.
My nephew is here, so he's throwing a fit.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Okay.
Totally
How
messing
long?
with me. So
In
if
bloody
it's like
matter.
attunement, the half hour is barely enough.
So
Um,
I'm going to swim up to the ceiling where he's latching onto, and
Mhm.
I'm going to sit on the ceiling upside down while swimming. Obviously, it's going to be weird. I'm going to get all sorts of vertigo, but I'm going to cast Tiny Hut as a ritual because I want to see if I can cast it upside down.
Technically, you can, yeah.
Good to know.
Wait, but then wouldn't you fall through it again? Because there'd be no water in it? Or are you
No,
gonna
it
put the
didn't.
water in
I
it?
don't
The water stays.
The water stays.
You could push it
Yeah.
out. Just like sit there and like doggy paddle it out.
The thing is if I did that though, if the water just drained, I would fall immediately. Which would just feel... No, I'm just casting it just to see if I could because I don't know the limits of the spell.
That's where you are, I think. So,
And I'll swim out of it when he's done.
okay. So you guys are sitting on the ceiling, and Avani, you get to see there's a small shrine to Deep Shishelis. And then there's a hallway, and you see more seaweed.
Lots of seaweed. Down this hallway.
So what are you doing?
Moving down this hallway.
Okay. You see what looks like the remains of a crypt. And the sarcophagi are damaged and bones are strewn everywhere. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Ah, crap.
Because you see some skulls moving.
That 11.
I get to play with my new toys. Oh,
So what is Liam so upset about?
I have no clue.
I don't want him to be unhappy.
He's a kid. He's going to be unhappy at something sometime.
But it should never happen at Grandma and Grandpa's house.
Well, when Mom and Dad are still here. Okay. Alright. Who are we still missing?
I am. Am I still doing this whole
Missing me, I'm
thing?
not with-
Yes, you are.
Okay.
So if you want to just not be an initiative, you don't have to roll. But anyone who might be part of this,
Heather, can you roll initiative for me because I'm not with my computer?
Give me a second, I'll be right back.
Why are you not with your computer?
What's your initiative score?
Because my brother is an idiot.
What's your
He
initiative
left
score?
to take my mom to work and left the pizza in the oven, so I have to deal with it. I don't know what my initiative score is.
Hang on.
Because I'm ready to roll it. Okay. Well,
Okay, hang on. Before we get it started, I need to find out what the heck he's yelling about.
I don't like floating sea skulls. Ah.
He's screaming
Just
bloody
letting
murder.
Huh?
Damn!
They
That's
beat
fucking-
the boy?
That scream
kid
right
has
at the
got
end. That very last scream was blood curdling.
Yeah, I'm
Are
not
they
gonna have
beating the
that for
boy?
a few minutes. Okay, no. They're just playing with him, and he's being a loudmouth. That's all.
Oh, so he's squealing
I-
with delight.
That was hilarious. You opened the door, just full on scream.
I know, but you know how parents do things like "I'm gonna tickle you," and the kids don't just giggle; they scream because they don't want. That's the kind of thing going on. So,
Well, at least they're not beating him with rubber hoses.
this is a great thing to put on YouTube.
But
Anyway,
beat them
okay.
with rubber hoses?
The fact that I had to go check on my nephew because he was screaming.
Cut that
Okay.
out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are we missing a 6? Okay, so we got everybody? Okay. Descending order. Okay. And so, Octopus is up first. Echopus.
Sitting there with my
Octopussy.
necklace. Unless the necklace is done.
No, this
Then
has
I'm
not been
sitting
half an
there.
hour yet. So, Ren. It's fun when only one person knows the danger and they're not first up in initiative.
Alright, so
You
did
would
we
notice the
hear
time.
something going on down there?
Roll perception.
Nat 19.
Okay, yeah, you hear movement. You hear some shifting. Sounds like bones moving.
So I'm going to go ahead and make my movement.
As you come around the corner, you see a tiny hut.
What did I do? So my full movement brings me right up next to Ellie.
Okay.
That is the direction that the sound was coming from, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to prepare an Eldritch Blast. That way, if I see something, I can shoot right away.
Okay. So see something that's not an ally. Got it.
Exactly.
Okay. Ivani. The skulls are moving. What are you doing?
It's just the skulls that are moving?
So far.
Okay, first I'll kind of yell out, guys, there's something alive down here.
Or unalive.
I'm trying to think, do I want to use my blade song against these things? Probably not. I probably don't.
Famous final words.
But what I will do is, hold on. Yeah, okay. It's all, and they're all in the room.
Yeah. It's only in
Okay.
that room.
Okay, I'm going to cast Slow on all three of them.
Sorry.
You're going to what?
Cast slow.
Slow?
Up to 6 creatures of your choice in a 40-foot cube within range.
Okay, so specifically the piles on the floors.
Yeah, the skeletons that I can all see in here. Now I'll have to make wisdom saves.
Okay.
Yeah, they all have to make wisdom saves.
Wisdom. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. That's a nat 2, a nat 9, and a nat 11. What's your DC?
15.
15? They all fail.
Okay. So then, yeah, so they can't take reactions, -2 to AC and dexterity. Their speed is halved, and on their turns, they can either take an action or a bonus action. Can't do both.
Damn.
Okay. So, that is your turn, Balaam. You heard Ivani casting, and you hear some scuttling.
Is he back?
You usually can still hear us.
I didn't realize he stepped away.
I mean, even if he steps away, he's got the wireless headphones. Matt! Balaam! Okay. You're holding your action. Ellie! There is
Me
a
already?
tiny hut on the ceiling. They're high ceilings, so it's not like blocking the whole path. But it's going to be tight, especially for your large form.
Oh.
So it's just going to be tricky. I'll say for passing right by Echo, it's going to cost 10 movement for that one square. I'll say it that way.
Isn't Echo on the ceiling?
Great.
Yes, but the tiny hut being on the ceiling is still...
Oh, she can't pass
blocked.
through the hut?
You have to be in the radius.
Oh, get... Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't think that through.
Yeah, thanks. No, it's okay. But I have half movement, right?
Yes.
Water. So, God. Okay, so do I hear the scuffle going on?
You heard Ivani casting something. You heard movement.
Okay, so I would have rushed down there. So that's 10, 20, I guess, right? To
Yeah.
get to get past him is 20 minutes.
Yep.
Okay. So then, this is at 10. There.
Okay, so that's full
Right.
dash.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, do you have any bonus actions?
None that I can use right now.
Okay. So, Matt, if you can still hear us, then just let us know when you're back so you can take your turn. Suko!
I will swim out of the tiny hut.
Uh-huh.
How many feet down is the floor?
It's about 12 to 15 feet.
Okay.
They're tall ceilings. Kind of have to be, considering the statue in the room over here. Does it go away as soon as he leaves?
Yeah.
I thought he had to drop it. Okay.
It goes away as soon as I leave, which is why I left.
Okay.
Actually, better question. Did I hear it? I heard Ivani.
You heard casting.
Okay. I'll just exit the tiny hut and I'll end my turn here.
Okay.
I'll hold a firebolt if something comes around. I'll hold the ray of frost.
Okay. So, Ivani,
Yes.
you see from the piles and then out from the sarcophagi skulls with little legs on them. Not the whole skeleton's moving, just the skulls. You did still slow 3 of them, so that's good. -2 AC. Okay, so let me have not had it. Okay. Let me mark
They
these.
have little legs. Somebody took my idea.
It is almost like Jared, except where Jared's skull is upright, these are more sideways. Like they're looking up. Gotta remember that. So, dex save throws, can't use reactions, action or bonus action.
If they try to cast a spell, they have to roll to actually cast it.
Well, they don't do spells. So, but what's their speed again? Oh, you're so lucky they're slow. Okay, so 1. Does it affect their speed at all?
Cuts their speed in half.
Okay, so that one can only get up there. That one can get.
How many skulls are there?
There's a lot of them.
View. Okay, so lucky for you, they are slow swimmers, but 2 of them can make attacks against you. They are going to 2 attacks each with their claws. Okay. First one's attacks. That is a +4, so 15 and a 22.
22 hits.
Okay. So this is gonna be fun. Not great damage. 6, 8 points of slashing damage from the one crab. And then the other one, oh my god, double that.
Only one of them hit.
No, they get 2 attacks each.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that was the 2 attacks for the crab to the left. This is the crab to the right. Double nat 19s. Oh, that was so much better. Okay. 18, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 for the 2 claw attacks from the second. Okay. And yeah, just making a note. Okay, so that was their turn. Octopus, you're still concentrating.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing that for a while.
Yep.
Ren.
I still don't see anyone.
Nope.
Okay, I continue on, still holding the Eldritch Blast for as soon as I see someone.
Okay. So you got swim speed so you can get into the room.
Do I see anything?
You see Avani, and is that your accurate health bar?
Yeah.
What are you at?
1.
Oh shit! So I see her bloody.
She looks scratched.
I have skeletons all over me.
You remember
Yeah,
One
that
with the
time
skulls on me.
You can just see what looks like crabs scratching at her.
You remember that time we had a run-in with bullets? That.
Okay, can I tell that she's fucked up?
Yeah. She's scratched. She's not looking great.
Then I am going to dash in
Okay.
using my action to get over.
Okay. Okay.
Now, could I, in that same movement, kind of wedge myself between her and the crabs, or no?
You can try. There's no guarantee that they won't still hit her, but
I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to try and push her towards this back wall here.
okay. I assume she's not going to resist too much.
No.
So, yeah, you can go ahead and do that.
Okay.
And Ivana, you can scooch back a bit. If you hold Alt while moving your token, you can choose where it sits. So that is that. And that's all you got, right? No bonus actions?
The only bonus action I can do is cast Heck.
Okay, so you're saving that? Okay, so
Yeah.
Ivani.
Bonus action, I'm going to take a health potion.
Smart. So you carefully pull the cork off right near your mouth so that it doesn't get mixed with seawater.
And it's that's 2d4 plus 2.
If it's a common, yes.
So I'll roll that real quick.
Ivani got
Fucked up.
messed up by crabs.
Looks like a swarm
Chicken
of
crabs.
undead crabs.
Yeah.
Ivani got the clap.
I mean, they got skulls on them.
So okay, so they're not they're not undead crabs. They are crabs that are using skulls as shells. Maybe. Got it.
Hermit crabs.
Basically.
Okay, so got an
That
action.
was my bonus. That was my bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think of a way that... Okay, if I hit this one with an ice knife, would that hit all of the ones around him?
The red dot one you slowed?
Yeah,
The radius
'Cause
is 5
it's
foot? Yes.
5 foot around it, so it would hit pretty much every other crab.
Yep.
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna throw an ice knife at him.
Okay, go for it. The AC is lower.
From over my shoulder.
Pretty much. Where's the
Nope.
ice knife?
Nice!
Who needs
Well
more AC?
done, sir.
Okay. Okay, so what's the total damage?
Well, against that first one, it's only going to be 8, but then they all have to make dex saves, and if they don't, they take an
Okay.
17 damage.
Let me... Minus 8.
That's rad that the save damage is doubled as well.
Yeah, it's the whole spell.
It's a dice roll.
Technically, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so dex save. Let me start with the ones that are
Slowed.
because
Yeah, their dex is -2.
Actually,
and I'm just gonna do one group for the slowed ones and one for everything else because I'm not rolling two.
You're not going to roll 20 of them?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I might roll. So let's start with the sloweds. Okay, so it's not 15. -2 to dex, so that's straight rolls for those three. So that's 12. And not 7. Okay, so the 2 that you did not hit with the knife itself definitely failed.
Wait, didn't you say the other one was a nat 15?
The first one, that was the one that.
Yeah, wouldn't have
hit.
-2 after that, so we fail it? So wouldn't all
No,
three
no,
of
no,
them?
because they have a +2 anyway. That's why I said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, what was that? 17. God, math. 17. So 8. 8. And 16. So the ones that are slowed are fucked up. Okay. And then I'm just going to do a general run for everyone else because I don't want to roll that many times. And that's a nat 19. Okay. So. Not that one. Crap. Okay, so. Okay, so 20. Come on. Sorry, I had not added the HP before the fight. Because I forgot to do that. Okay, I think that's all of them. Yes, okay, sweet. Yeah. So, good move. Anything else you got? Or is that it?
Then I'm going to move away so that they only have run to be attacking.
Okay. Alright. And Balaam.
Okay.
You had lost your last turn, sorry.
That's fine. I had to step away. It
Yeah.
was necessary. Let's see here. I'm going to run up to. There we are. Awkward position is awkward. There we go. And we're gonna go ahead and pop Eyes of the Grave. I want to know what.
Okay. They're not undead.
Okay, I figured as much. That's gonna be my action. Bonus action is. I don't think I have a bonus action that I can do right now, so we're going to go ahead and just end turn.
So, Ellie.
Right. Can I move into this space up here?
Barely? It's gonna be real tight. You might not be able to move around so easily. But you can maybe squeeze yourself in.
Actually, can I like peek around the corner here?
Yeah.
And hit him? Okay. So I am going to.
You can at least hit the one on the corner. Maybe the other one next to Ren.
Can I get to this one?
If you reach it.
I mean,
it's easiest to get to the two in front of you.
yeah, I want the one that's just behind the two in front of me.
Yeah.
And I'm first gonna cast. I'm gonna cast Hail of Thorns. And then
so
I am
you're
going
using your bow.
Yes.
Okay, so that's still going to be disadvantage because you're within melee of an enemy. Just so you know.
To move back here, but you said it would be tight.
It would. It would be tight. But just so you're aware.
Can we say that I swum up to the ceiling and I'm shooting? So it's. You said it was called ceilings, right?
Yeah, it's. You're okay. You. Well, that would hit anyway. They don't have
okay,
great.
so it does hit.
Yeah.
Right, well, there's. I was aiming at this one down here.
Yeah.
So everybody within 5 feet of him needs to make a dex save.
Okay. And. Pull it up in chat real quick. Okay, so technically this includes Ren, but I'm going to give it an advantage on the dex save because it just barely includes him.
Well, it's within 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess
So-
You're shooting at this one?
Yeah.
this
So,
one,
well,
this
this
one down
one-
here.
But still barely within 5 feet. So,
Your advantage?
yeah, I'll give you advantage because you're on the edge of it.
Dex save?
Yeah, my DC is 14.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
Nat 15 on. Now, is it the one that you hit or just every other target? Okay, so yeah. So that one got 15. Now I'm just gonna make that all the non-slowed ones, and then slowed ones get an out.
The one that she hit also gets a 2.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I rolled once for all those that are not slowed, and then once for those that are slowed.
So they at least take half of it.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll the damage for that.
Oh,
Okay, so and your DC was what again?
14.
14? Okay, so slowed ones failed. 2 points.
I get 2 whole points of damage. Well, the one in the middle got at least 8. 9 damage, right?
Mhm.
Whatever.
Ren, you're like sitting on top of the crabs and it's annoying me. It's hard to click them. Okay, so that was that. And anything else you got?
No. I'm
Okay.
not using an action surge on these things.
Okay, so Suko.
Although,
How's Avani looking? Okay.
Avani does
Shit.
not look great.
Okay. Could I? She's within my range. Could I swim above her?
Yes, the ceilings are tall enough. You guys can all see the health bars, right? For everybody?
Yeah,
I can't
when
see
I'm
the
sitting, you can't see it.
I can't see Avani's because there's
Hang
black.
on,
Yeah.
hang on.
No.
No,
Go back to where you were.
No, just so you can
Heather?
see it.
There.
Okay.
Now you'll be able to see
Heather,
it. Huh.
real quick.
Yeah.
The crab that I hit with the weapon attack with my bow, was it
Mhm.
below its maximum hit points?
It was.
Okay, so it gets an extra D8.
Velocity Slayer.
Much
So I
nicer.
get 7 more.
It lost a leg.
Good.
Good. Okay, so Suko, you're floating above Avani.
Okay, I'm gonna move over to Avani. I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
float above her. Can I see? I got a ping. Can I see like this square
Yes.
when I'm up above? Okay. Bonus action. I'm going to unhook. Just going to let one of the 9 potions on my belt drop down. And then I'm going to pull out a white rock out of my components pouch. And then I'm going to conjure in my other hand a snowball, and as I throw it in front of Ren, it multiplies into like 100 snowballs, and it just pelts the shit
I
out
don't
of me.
think anyone would actually take the spell.
Okay, pull it up in chat, please.
Okay, give me a minute. I'm casting it at level 3.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a minute. So it's basically a 15-foot cube.
Okay, so you're aiming right here.
Yes.
Okay, Ren's another target.
No, he's evocation.
Ren and Ellie automatically succeed their dex save.
Awesome.
Because
Yep,
I say
forgot.
they do.
Okay.
Aren't you glad you took those 2 levels in Wizard?
Yes.
Okay. Dex
Snowballs!
load.
Oh, wait, that was the wrong roll. Give me a minute. I don't have it set to roll for a higher level.
Okay.
This is some bullshit.
So, all of
give
them fail that are in that radius. So, yeah, okay.
Give me a minute. I'm changing the... Yeah, for some odd reason, it doesn't want to cast at higher level.
You have to put it in the spell itself that it can be casted at a higher level.
It is. It says damage increases by 1d6 for each level slot above 2.
Yeah, but on your spell itself, like if you go to your spells and hit the gear, and you go to your damage,
Yeah.
it should say like adds 1d or 1.
Oh, god damn it. Okay,
You're
give
gonna
me a
add
minute.
that. So it says like a higher level casting 1, then you add the D8, and then it should ask you every time.
Okay, give me a moment. So it's the gear?
Yeah, hit the gear next to the spell you're trying to work on.
Yeah.
Scroll all the way down to like right next to the description of it,
Hmm.
and you should see cast it at a higher level, and then it should have like a 1. Yeah, I can't see your spell. So
Yeah, I don't see it. I've just got spell save effect.
Well, just for now, just roll it separate.
Heather, do you want to
Okay,
give me
so
permission for a
it's-
sheet really
it-
quick?
9 plus yeah. Plus a d6. So it's going to be 15 cold damage, healy damage. If they succeed the DC, if they fail,
They
fail.
all failed.
Oh, they all failed. Okay, so it's just it should be just next to Ren and then these. The ones that are in this square and around that square are fine.
Oh, you did already.
So,
Huh?
the one that lost its leg is gone. It kind of explodes.
Okay.
Uh,
Are you messing with it right now, Nick?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Spellcasting ability, intelligence. Oh, I see. Okay, I didn't know that expanded.
It was 3D what? 3D6?
It's 3d6 and then 1d6 per level.
3D6 bludgeoning or cold?
Cold.
Cold. And then
It doesn't matter. It's all going to end up necrotic later.
stacks. Half.
so, that was your turn. That was it. Suko, that's all you
Yeah,
got?
I'm done.
So, almost in unison, almost like they choreographed it, all of these crabs. Let's see if I can highlight all of them without getting Ren. No. There we go. Okay. They are all going to leap backwards. No attacks of opportunity because this is essentially the same as disengage.
Potions.
Leap backwards. Okay, there we go. They're just going to leap out, and that is all their movement. So no scurrying away yet, but that is their turn.
Still focusing. Plus, even if I wanted to do something, I can't fit in that hallway.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could crawl across the ceiling, but okay. So Ren.
All right, now that I see that Avani is away and somewhat safe, I'm going to, let me see here.
All the crabs jumped away.
They all jumped away.
They leapt away. Yep.
Do they look like they may attempt to attack again, or do they look like they're
One of them died. At least another one is on its literal last legs. They look like they're not wanting to fight anymore.
Okay. Then I'm going to call out for the rest of our group to go ahead and leave. Shit. Should have fucking put that on silent. I'm going to tell the group to go ahead, back away, because from what I could see, there's nothing really of importance in there other than probably killing these fuckers.
You see crypts, sarcophagi, and bones.
So I'm assuming that unless we want to search these things, there's really nothing of importance in here. So I'm going to go ahead and tell the group back away, and I'm going to hold position. That way, if these fuckers come at us, I can hit them to try and get them to back up again.
Got it. Okay. That all you got?
Yeah, that's all I got. I'm holding the Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Avani. You muted.
I'm gonna grab the potion that Suko
Floats
down
down.
to me. Yeah. And what kind of potion is it?
Minor. Just normal potion of healing.
Okay. Yeah, I'll use my bonus action to take that potion. Fuck these crabs.
Can I retroactively say that I toss a grater to her?
Didn't Suko drop a potion for her?
Yeah, that's what I just drank.
Common.
Was the one that Suko gave me.
Okay.
He
Nice.
gave her a comment. I'm going to give her my grater because I don't take enough damage to really need a potion at the moment. Because more often than not, I'm at a distance. And if I get fucked, I can always just thunder step away.
Okay. So I'll allow that. So you have 2 potions. If you want to use action to drink the second, that's fine.
A second is a grater.
No, I'll hold on to the second one. And yeah, I'll start moving back away from the crabbies.
And Balaam.
Okay. How messed up do these little crab things look?
This slowed one with the red dot in the front is barely standing. The 2 in the front are bloodied. One next to the first slowed one is bloodied. The rest look mostly healthy-ish. They vary, but they're mostly bloodied to kind of healthy.
Okay. Let's see here. Not really a whole lot I want to do. On one that looks kind of healthy, one of the tougher looking ones, I'm going to go ahead and just cast Toll the Dead.
Okay, so the closest one that looks kind of healthy would be this one. Yeah, you can see that. Okay, so that's a save, right?
Go on mute.
Wisdom save. That was a nat 17.
So it takes no damage.
It kind of hunkers down, then pops
Yeah.
back up.
For it to take damage, you'd have to be level 6 Invocation.
Yeah.
So, and that's all you got.
Yep, that's all I'm going to do.
Ellie, are you doing anything besides back it up?
Gonna look at Ren like he's nuts. Say, you want to run? And I am going to cast Hail of Thorns one more time. And staying where I am, I'm going to fire again. Or can I duck around the corner real quick?
I mean, you can peek around to shoot, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to aim at this guy here.
Okay,
So everybody
Load
within
number
5 feet
one.
of him.
got it.
Yeah. Am I at disadvantage for this?
No.
No. Okay.
No, they are not within melee, so you're fine. Okay, yeah, that hits. The
Awesome,
slowed
and
one's
I'm-
AC is even crappier than the rest, so...
Okay, and he's not at great health, yeah?
Yeah, no, he had 2, so you shatter him.
Okay.
Okay. And that
So
was a
everybody
dex
within 5
save?
feet? Yeah.
Yeah, that's most of
Yeah,
them.
it's everyone except for the bottom 3.
Yeah. Okay, so 1 for slowed. That was nat 13, but I don't know, straight roll for the slowed. So, what was your DC?
14.
14. Okay, so slowed ones fail, and nat 14 for the others. They have +2. So, slowed ones. And the 5 is the damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So. Okay. They look slightly Worse for wear. Okay. And that all you got?
Yes.
Okay. Suko.
I'm going to. I guess Avani looks okay now.
Yeah.
I'm going to. Let's think about this.
I'd say okay is a strong word.
She looks more put together. I'm going to stay up in the water, I guess, and I'm going to swim above Balaam a bit to get a better view.
Okay.
And I'm going to slap the gloves together, and I'm going to cast a fire bolt.
Bolt?
Bolt, yeah.
Okay.
Specifically, I guess on like that one or something. I don't know. Whichever one's still alive, I just hit one.
I took away the ones that were dead, so the front three are looking like easy targets.
Sure, I'll pop one.
Okay. So go ahead and roll.
Pew.
That one
Did my
misses.
Okay. It does 9 necrotic to nothing.
Yep.
And I'm dead.
Okay. So now comes the crab's turn. They are all going to skitter into the crypts and try to vanish, saving their own skins. Think. Okay. So, unless is anybody chasing them down and trying to blow them up?
No.
No.
Okay. So that'll end combat.
But I want to.
You can. That's why I was asking.
The rest of us are not.
Yeah, no. But I'm ticked off by it.
We'll just add it to the list of things that upset Ellie.
Okay. So,
It's not that bad.
Avani.
Fathom is that bad.
Avani, I need you to roll con save.
Me?
Avani.
Oh,
God damn it.
okay. What?
Oh, okay. Sweet. That was just what you needed. Okay. So, looking at your wounds, they're like, it looks like there's like streaks of white going through your veins a little bit. But after a moment, your body resists it. You were gonna get a disease.
Oh, fucking great.
Just what an old lady needs.
No.
The DC was 11 though, so
I go 150 years without any fucking disease, and then I get crabs.
It's called White Ghost Shivers.
So she'd get the shakes.
You should get the shakes.
Said she didn't. One bad cold, and that's it for her.
Yeah.
And this was it. Who knew?
I was a little concerned about what you would roll, but yay. So, you're okay. Continue.
You heal for 14 points.
Almost back up to full.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go into the room cautiously. Just to make sure, one, there are no more little crabs hiding anywhere. And two, see if maybe there's anything inside these fucking sarcophagus.
You're gonna be looking in the
That's where the
sarcophagi
crabs
that they
live.
hid?
You watch them crawl into the sarcophagi.
I mean, you can.
Just
Don't do
reminding
it.
you, that's what you just witnessed them all hiding in the sarcophagus.
The audio was cutting off on me, so I didn't hear half
Okay.
of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
they
Now you know.
scurried into the hiding places of the sarcophagi.
Then in that case, we will go ahead and leave.
Okay.
Come on now, we've got other places to be.
What were those?
That was unpleasant.
They seemed like they were undead.
No, they were definitely not undead. I think they were just borrowing the skulls.
They're goth.
Goth crabs.
Yep. Okay.
I look up at
What they were scratching me with, those one bone.
It was just their claws. They just carry a disease.
the ceiling where Echo is. Does he look like he's still?
Oh, I'm
bouncing?
staring at this shiny necklace.
Yep. He still has probably 20 minutes left.
Okay.
We should probably wait for him to finish that then.
Probably.
So are you guys just gonna stand around in the room?
Probably gotta go check out the statue.
I'm gonna check on Avani, make sure she's all right.
I'm alive.
You almost died by crabs.
Crab's a silent killer.
We don't want a repeat of the bullet.
I'll kill you.
Technically, the bullet was going to kill you.
I would like to see if I can get a better look in this seaweed room down here.
Okay, so you going in or you just
No, just gently peeking.
okay?
I just want a gentle peek.
Okay.
Does the seaweed just look like seaweed?
Looks like strange seaweed, but
Strange seaweed, eh? Does somebody want to come look at this? It looks odd.
I mean, I'm always for looking for stuff, but if
I'll
more
check it.
skulls come out, I'm not gonna help. It's gonna give me the creeps.
Alright, well just stay behind me if more skulls pop out.
Ren and I will take a look at the seaweed. It looks like.
you stepping into the room?
Do we have to take a look?
I mean, it's not sticking through the doorway.
I will peek into the room a little farther than Ellie and
Well,
see
can
what I see.
can I shoot an arrow at the seaweed?
Don't shoot an arrow, God damn it.
I mean, you can. Where exactly in the seaweed are you shooting?
Just in the center of it where there's plenty of weed.
Ping it.
Right there.
Okay,
Ping.
go for it.
Am I rolling an attack?
Yeah.
Oh.
Arrow goes straight through the seaweed, and they part a little, and then they drift back.
Seems alright to me.
You killed it.
But right at that time, I need you guys to roll initiative.
No!
Oh,
you didn't hit it, but
That's
you
why I was
deserved it.
waiting.
Oh.
Way to go!
Sorry. I didn't hit it with a 27, but I disturbed it.
That's why I asked you to ping, because it wasn't there.
Okay.
You weren't aiming at it. You just also didn't accidentally hit it. Whatever it is.
Like seaweed. At least nobody stepped in there.
I'm
and
not
got
gonna roll. You're good.
Okay.
Well, you see, Max is hoping for assassin vines, but seaweed.
You pissed it off.
Can we even see it now?
Not yet. But it is your turn. There is something moving.
But I can't see it.
Nope.
Alright, I guess I'm going to try and shoot towards it.
Okay. Well, the seaweed is starting to shift more. So it's like the whole clump. You know something's coming. You cannot see it yet.
So am I at disadvantage then for hitting whatever this is?
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's
Kitty.
see here.
Sorry, I'm being attacked.
Aw.
Who is?
That's
I am.
okay.
Oh!
Cuddles.
Aw.
Okay.
So did a
Alright.
15 hit it?
So you shoot into the seaweed and you hear it hit something.
What
It did not
kind of sound
clink
did it
like a
make?
stone. Something fleshy.
Fleshy? Made a fleshy sound underwater?
It did not hit stone. Therefore,
Okay. Okay. That's it. That's my turn.
all right. So, Balaam, you are studying a statue.
Yeah.
You
gonna-
you heard her shooting, but
Do I really hear an arrow shoot through water though, or did she call out?
you heard an arrow hit stone. I don't. She didn't really call out. So you heard the
I'm
arrow
gonna
hit
keep
stone.
investigating the statue. What do I see?
Identical to the ones upstairs, just smaller scale, no grate up the bottom. It looks like it was painted on the surface before it was brought down, so it's very brightly colored. Roll an investigation.
It hugs you.
Action guidance. I can at least use my action.
Mhm.
Do, 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 do. And then 1d4. 19.
All right. It looks like the eyes are actual gemstones. They're sapphires.
Interesting. I'm not going to take them because that would be desecrating a temple, but I'll pocket that information for now.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Ren.
Holding an Eldritch Blast until I see something.
Okay. Avani,
Call.
you are resting in the other hole.
Well, come this way. And I'll hold the dead until I see something.
Okay. It'll be hard to see something through them, but we shall see. And Suko.
I'm gonna swim up to behind Balaam, and I'm gonna be like, Balaam, Ellie shot some seaweed and made it angry. And then I'm going to swim into the room, and that'll be my turn.
Yep. Balaam! Ellie messed up.
So it goes a little snitch.
Okay.
Little
Now we know which little brother not to tell secrets to.
yeah.
It's not that you can hide it, though. He can just go into your brain. He
That's
knows your
true.
secrets.
It's okay. I didn't tell him your secret.
Okay, so
Wow.
from the seaweed, there lunges a long, almost centipede-like shape that is pretty transparent. That's why you didn't see it in the first place.
Can I keep it?
But it is. Let's see.
Is it a beast?
It is.
I need it.
Shoot.
It is attacking Ren. So it lunges at Ren.
Both my Eldritch Blast shots.
Yep.
As soon as I see it.
Yep, go for it.
And to Toll the Dead.
So, one misses. The other one is a nat 19.
Okay, that hits.
So that is 4 damage.
Okay. 4 damage first. So
Oh, you
it
only doing 4
lunges-
damage.
1d10 per shot.
You don't have agonizing blast?
I do.
Then
So-
you should add your charisma.
Yeah, that adds
Okay,
your
then
charisma.
it would be a 8 damage then.
So as this almost crystalline shape lunges out of the seaweed at you, going to claw you, you blast. One goes wide, the other one hits it square in the chest, and then keeps coming and slashes at you with a nat 17 plus 4, so 21. And you take
Yeah, that hits.
2d4 plus 2.
Wait,
Uh,
what'd you say it was?
It's 5, 6, 7 points
21
of
to hit.
slashing damage. You are now grappled as it constricts you. It wraps around you, and then it gets a constrict attack. With...
Damn it, I thought I had it to where I rolled damage until the dead.
Oh, actually, it's not a attack roll for constrict. Okay, so you need to roll a con save.
Well, it needs to roll a wisdom save for my Toll the Dead.
What's its wisdom?
Negative 100.
I got a 19 on the con save.
Okay. So it was a straight 14. So it takes that damage. It was already damaged, so 13.
Although undamaged wasn't that much less.
Yeah. So constrict is 2d4 plus 2 bludgeoning. So that is 7, 8, 9 bludgeoning. And then poison damage.
The 19 didn't resist it?
It does. He takes half.
Oh, okay.
7. So you take 3 points of poison damage on top of that.
Okay, so what's the total of everything?
Okay, so it was. Did you already take the slashing damage?
I haven't marked any damage on
Okay.
me yet because I wanted
Okay.
to get the full amount before I did anything.
I'm just trying to remember what I rolled. 2 and 3. Okay, so 5, 6, 7 slashing plus 7, 8, 9 bludgeoning. So that's 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 points total.
Thank you.
Looks to me like somebody's about to be eaten by Precious.
Okay. Except this has legs. It has claws.
Oh, that's cheating.
It looks more centipede than snake. But that is its turn. Ellie.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to use a superiority dice and do a fainting attack, which gives me advantage on hitting this thing.
Okay. That is not enough. So its tail is like whipping around as it's digging its claws into Renmere, and you just can't seem to hit it. Excuse me.
Okay. Well, that was my bonus attack, so. Okay, yeah.
You get a normal attack too, right?
Well, the superiority dice was my bonus action. And the
Got it.
attack was my action, so.
And you only have one attack per round, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's it for me. Sorry.
Balaam.
I'll poke my head out and see what's going on.
If
Oh,
you're
shit.
level 6, shouldn't you have 2 attacks?
She multiclassed.
Oh, okay.
There's a thing. Oh.
There is a thing.
Yeah, I'm 3 in fighter, so until I have a couple more levels.
That's an ugly thing. Let's go ahead and just see what this does. Gonna do Toll the Dead. See if it has a high enough wisdom to resist. There it is.
That was a nat 7. And it has no modifier for wisdom.
Okay.
That doesn't make any freaking
How does
sense.
that happen?
That spell is so stupid. Just...
It is, but it only takes 9 points of necrotic.
That's fine. It's
what?
not looking great. It is bloodied, first of all. So
It should just be a normal dice roll, and then if they're taking damage, you just double that dice roll. Not two
Or
different
add a
dice.
dice roll.
Yeah.
You would think.
whatever.
This
That's
doesn't make
crazy.
sense.
That all.
I'm gonna look back at Echo and be like, if you want to study this thing, we should probably not kill it.
I guess that ape is dead.
Anyway.
Which you don't hear because he's not himself yet.
Yeah, in my head right now, the octopus is looking shiny, looking at thing, shiny thing, shiny thing.
Run. You are grappled.
Great. So I'm going to automatically assume that if I try and do a thunder step, the thing is coming with me.
I think it's
think you choose.
you choose which creatures to bring with you.
I think, yeah.
However, you will blast Ellie.
Unless you take her with you.
Mm-hmm.
That you could do. You could get both of you out of there.
It's okay. Save yourself. Save yourself.
It's a free thing to take him with you.
You can bring along objects as long as their work doesn't exceed. You can also teleport one willing creature of your size or smaller.
She is a
Technically,
medium.
Oh, yeah,
you're still a
can't.
medium.
She's bigger than me.
She's medium.
No, she's not. She's a medium
She's
creature.
a medium.
Yes, but I'm still a medium creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, her horse half is not like full horse.
She's a quarter
Otherwise,
horse.
she'd be a large.
She's a pretty
So
pony.
can I reach out and grab her?
Yeah.
Okay, I do that, and I do
Okay.
thunder step.
All right. So go ahead and move yourself, and go ahead and roll the damage. That con save. Okay. What is your con? You would
This would be
need
40-10. Oh, no, it's 3
That was
to
a
10.
nat 19 from your dice.
It needed to beat a 15 to save, so it's saved.
Yep.
So he takes half damage, so he takes 7.
7?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not looking great. But still moving. Ronnie.
Yeah. I'll just do another Toll the Dead. Are you fucking serious?
Oh,
This spell is awful.
That is a fail with a nat 2.
So it can either take 9 damage or 9 damage. Which one does it want to take?
Well, let's see. Either one kills it because it had 8.
Yeah.
that's disappointing.
Christ, man. They rolled a nat 1 on the damage on one of them.
So, you do Toll the Dead, and it flails, and then just kind of collapses.
Oh, that's
I
a
didn't
new
get a
one.
chance to use one of its whole thing. Well, yep. So, there is a dead creature.
Everybody okay?
I'll live.
Ben, are you alright? You need any healing?
I'm fine, but don't let your guard down. There might be something else in there.
I'm gonna step up and look at this creature.
Don't do that.
No,
He's kidding the whole time! No, go ahead.
Heather, it is at this moment I look around and realize our friend isn't with us.
Oh, where is she? Oh.
Up the
No,
hallway.
she would have been watching back here.
Yeah,
Okay.
Storm would have been in the back.
I'm just going to swim up to my octopus friend and see how he's doing on the attuning process.
We still got like 18 minutes.
I would like to try and get some stuff off of this thing, like it's poison or something. Can I dissect this creature?
We are underwater.
You can roll a survival, but keep in mind it is underwater, yes. You also have never seen anything like this before.
So are you putting it at disadvantage or just regular? Or...
The DC is going to be very difficult.
Oh, great. Okay. Probably not then.
You're trying for poison? For the poison gland?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, for I noticed it had claws that were, I guess, kind of poisony or whatever. So, following that logic, I'm looking for where the poison comes from.
So you managed to get the claws off, but the poison just kind of seeps into the water.
Oh, well. How many claws did I end up getting?
2.
2? And what is this thing called, just so I can
You don't
put
know.
it in my... I don't know, just random creature claws.
Can I identify what this thing is?
You can try.
With a nature, or would there be Arcana, history?
You pick and let me know, and I'll tell you judging by that.
Nature. I'll do nature.
Guidance.
As is what, a d6?
It's D4.
So 12 altogether.
How much was it? 12?
Yeah.
No, you don't know. You've never seen anything like this.
Okay. I have no idea what this thing is.
Well, maybe our new druid friend or old druid friend, your timelines are skewing. We'll be able to help identify.
Echo, do you know what that thing was?
Holds up a tentacle.
Just hang on.
Well, not the tentacle, like up or
Hey, is
down.
the turn order still... I was going to say.
Sorry. Sorry, I was looking at whispers. I was dealing with stuff.
Too much to manage in a game, especially when everybody's sidebarring.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go take a look at it, see if I can identify it. I'm not that good at this kind of thing, but I'll try.
All right, so I'll just put it this way: anyone who wants to look at it, other than Echo, who's busy at the moment, go ahead and roll Nature, Arcana, History. Any of those work. You just.
I'll go ahead and do Arcana.
I'll also do Arcana.
Okay.
Guidance on both of us.
I'm also
Whatever.
going to Tides it.
Oh, goodness.
I'm going to sit and relax and try and get my warlock point back.
Okay. So Ellie, you have no
21.
clue what it is. Suko, Balaam. Okay, wow. Okay. So, Suko and Balaam, you do not recognize this, but you can tell that this was not like it's a beast. It's a natural animal, but you can tell that this was something that was like bred or made.
Did not naturally
was it-
evolve.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a monstrosity?
No.
Okay.
So you get the feeling that the wizard explosion that happened a couple days away, centuries ago, thousands of years ago, probably had some weird experiments that moved elsewhere around the island and or mutated.
It's Godzilla, but worm form.
Balaam, do you think that thing in the other room with those eggs is something modified?
It's entirely possible.
Yeah.
It is also possible that this is the larval state of whatever it is. We won't know for sure until we explore it. Sounds
Are you
like
telling me that thing's just a baby?
it's possible. Well, we don't know enough about it.
Great. Now he thinks he killed the baby.
Well- Well, it wasn't that tough. If we come across its parent, it shouldn't be too hard.
I'm
Famous
sorry
last words.
that you're basing the difficulty of this thing. Oh, no, the logic doesn't make sense. Just because this was easy does not mean the other
That's
one
alright.
wouldn't. We don't know what
Shall we press on?
stage this is in.
We need to let the druid... We need to let Echo finish with the necklace.
Ren, are you sure you don't need any healing?
We could all take a short rest, allows Echo to finish attuning to the necklace, heal up, and give Echo an opportunity to study instead of trying to cannonball through here.
I could get back some spell slots that way as well. Well, not spell slots. I could get back some spells that way.
Yes.
I don't know what a slot is.
You
Sorry.
can get back some arcane energy.
There you go.
And yeah, short rest will be a good idea.
So we're taking a short rest. So is that just extending my half an hour for
Yes.
an
so,
hour and 15 minutes?
Yeah, so
Basically.
you finish attuning just in time, and you put the necklace on just as you turn back, or just before you turn back, you like take a deep breath, you turn back to yourself, quickly put it on.
It is at this point I'm sitting in this room and I've cast a tiny hut just in this little circle room for us that we can rest in.
Right, so as soon as Echo is Echo, first thing he's going to say is, bloody hell.
Oi,
And it
Shava!
sounds just like Ren.
Yeah. Oi, Shava! No? Okay.
Huh?
No, I said Oi, Shava.
Oi, Shava.
Is that a greeting? Storm comes up. Is that a greeting on the surface?
No, that's his greeting.
Yeah. And then I'm going to go to Avani and go Tanku up front.
What?
Kenku.
I don't
is a
remember
Tanku.
that one.
Yeah, it's when we were in the arena. Alright.
I'll take your word for it. I don't remember him ever saying that one.
I'm gonna go look at this thing.
Okay. So you can study it. It's gonna take longer because you gotta like study its musculature and
Yeah.
stuff instead of just watching
Well,
it.
I'm
move
pretty
around.
much just sitting it. I'm sitting next to it and just looking at it for the hour, because while sitting there, I also get my last shapeshift back.
Yeah. So you sit there and you like grab one of the legs and move it to see how well it moves and which way it moves and stuff. You know, experiment a little bit. And so you're able to get that. It is called a glass gator. It is from Tome of Beasts.
Is it in D&D Beyond?
No.
Nope.
Tomb of Beasts is
Tome of Beasts, so
third party.
I
Okay.
will send it to you. I
Yeah,
have
so I can
a
just write it on my paper of beasts.
I have I found a site that has all of them for free. It's amazing.
Nice.
So hang on, I will send you the link.
Piracy is the best policy.
Well, apparently, it's free anyway. Tome of Peace.
What you don't understand, Matt, is sharing is caring is the first rule of the internet.
So that link I just sent you will take you straight to the Glass Gator, and then as you gain others that are in that book as well, there you go. So yeah. You now have a Glass Gator.
Glass Gator, that is awesome.
Yeah. Tome of Beasts has some really cool stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
What
Good.
the heck?
Suko, you were saying?
I was going to say, after Balaam come back to the tiny hut after he's done dealing with the hole, I had something I wish to ask.
Yeah, I was gonna see if there was anything down there.
Oh, right. Okay. So you drop a rock, and it doesn't go very far down. It goes like maybe 20-ish feet. But it looks like it's just a burrow.
Okay,
There
so
might be a tunnel out. Looks like it's home.
I think it's awesome.
then I will return to the tiny hut.
Hey, Balaam,
Yes.
about this arcane recovery thing that I was taught.
Mm-hmm.
Is it safe to open up a book underwater?
No.
What do we do with our spell books? Are they just or like what's going on here?
You can, because it's implied that the books are designed to be immune to the elements.
Yes.
Okay. And I'll open my book and I'll begin the process.
Yes.
of big spells.
Wizards go everywhere. You got to make it
Yeah.
so that
Yeah,
It's
and then
it's implied
To
that
be
they're
fair.
immune to, like water and stuff like that. Fire can still destroy it though, so be careful.
Yeah,
Yes.
To be fair, though, they didn't used to be.
yeah, they also have an enduring spellbook if you want to make it.
Back
fire
in my day.
Oh, Echo, I've been meaning to ask because we haven't had a person with thieves' tools in the party. I already messed with it a bit, and I'll toss him the father spellbook.
Oh, okay. I will attempt to lock unlock the locky thingamabobber.
Okay. Roll for it.
Dex. Do I have advantage because it's a lock and I have thieves' tools?
No, you can do this because you have these.
Okay. That's an 8.
It's tricky.
Ew, I think it's infected, and I throw it back at him.
Well, it is gnomish made.
Infected.
Okay. Thank you for trying.
Oh, by the way, I don't believe you've been properly introduced. My name's Ellie.
Hello, my name's Allie.
Really? I thought they said your name was Echo.
His name is Echo, lass. He's a kinku.
Ah, Echo. I get it now.
Aye, that's right. He doesn't have his own language, so he copies others.
Echo, I get it again.
Did you forget it?
No, I'm just disappointed.
Right, so as you can see, lass, he doesn't have
I
his own
just now
language.
got it.
So
God damn it.
Really? Did none of
Fuck
you
you,
guys
Bela.
really?
No, I knew it. I was just Suko's just upset about it.
Gonna say it's pretty obvious.
But you do understand what we're saying, don't you? Echo?
Shakes my head, yes.
Wouldn't that be a nod, not shake?
Oh,
Shake.
good.
yes, it would.
Vigorously shakes my head.
He understands this, lass.
He's just like,
Just- He cannot speak his own language.
Echo, I forgot to tell. Well, I haven't seen you, so I didn't quite forget to tell you. But so we made little toy pirate ships.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty fun. Yeah.
You can really be a captain, lad.
oh, and he doesn't know about Binu either.
Oh no. Well, I'm not gonna bring Bennu down here, and it's
Battle stations.
What? Are
He said battle stations.
I got that. I just okay.
Right,
Are
so
we getting ready for battle?
no, we're not, lass.
Echo goes over and gives Ren a hug and goes, he has little nubby horns.
He does. He knows about your nubby horn.
Surprisingly, he does. He
Here's
does.
that.
He's never seen them before.
Yep, I have. That's when Yavelda pointed them out. Echo was right there.
The bumps.
Yep.
They-
Oh,
They were just bumps at that point.
That's right before I left. It's the last thing before I left.
But now they're actually horns.
That stick up above the hair. Just a smidge.
So you might have noticed I've had a lot of mishaps.
I look at him and he's shorter than me. Suko's a student.
Right, so I'm sure we've got a lot of questions for the lad, but we'd best be on our way.
Yep.
Is everybody rested?
Yep.
I'll bring the bubble
They
down.
need to go out. They probably haven't gone out in forever.
oh, then they must really need to go.
It's been forever.
Heather, did you get my roll?
Yes. That's why I was like nodding. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Gotcha.
Oh, so Echo, as we're walking,
Mhm.
the egg I had hatched, and got a little firebird.
Birdie.
Bennu. He's up on the surface though. At least I think it's a he. It might be a she.
Oh yeah, Balaam, you would see on Echo's little what looks like different shade of black feathers shaped in a breastplate. There is a picture of a Raven Queen symbol.
In a few minutes, you let them
No, that's interesting.
Huh? Yeah.
leave.
And then we
Well, we all met the goblin and the squirrel, right?
Mhm.
So we would know that they know Echo and Benson.
yes, they called us their sons.
Yes. So, Balaam, you remember the squirrel and the goblin we met in the forest a while back?
Yes.
This is one of their boys. The other one is a tall dragonborn. It doesn't make much sense, but yes.
Nope. Nope. This is going to require a lot more math that I could do right here.
I agree. But it's best if we are not we. Is there anything else in here we need to be searching for?
Has
Honey?
anyone seen my shovel?
What? Shove.
See, I'm thinking less of what he's saying and more of when he heard these.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm super slow now. Hold on. Time out. I can't be that fast. No swim speed. Ooh, there's
Have
something
to
over
be.
there.
You're not.
Yeah.
You're not able to
Octopus!
pass.
I'll just
found
grab
it.
your hand. And I'll swim. No. I'll just grab your hand and I'll swim with you. I swim at 60 feet anyways.
I randomly found an octopus.
Why is it not putting the bar up? That's so weird.
Vani's
Okay.
all the way over by the door by herself.
For all intents and purposes, Nick, you should have a health bar. It's just not showing up. So I'm gonna keep messing with
I don't
that.
think it has me as a character. Like, it doesn't have me linked to anything.
Yeah, represents character. Echo.
Go to the last page. Make sure all the checkboxes are clicked.
They are.
Are
Yeah.
you sure you can have 2 tokens up that represent the same character?
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah.
Our
and the
Saturday
octopus- The octopus is not represents character. It's just controlled by.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe
So-
I
Our,
should
our Saturday game, we had a guy who played a druid. He had that going on. There was no issues.
Oh, I know why, Heather. Because for some reason my character sheet lost its health.
That would do it.
Okay. And temporary. No, I still need a temporary hit point, but I could do that.
Okay.
She
Oh, it
upscale
went
your
away
health.
again.
That's ours.
Hang on.
Feather?
Cooperate. Here we go. Sorry. I clicked on hair. There we go. Okay. So, temporary should extend past the bar, but I'm going to look to see if there's a...
Temporary, I could use it as a different color bar, so I'll just put it in the green.
Yeah, I was gonna say green usually works, and Heather, you can
Mhm.
link his temporary HP in the in his character sheet to his token. Same way my health is linked, or I think everybody's health is linked.
Yeah. I
It's
just wasn't
just-
sure if temporary hit points had that.
It's right next to the HP. It's HP_temp.
Okay.
And then you can also do armor class if you want, but
No, don't worry about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
the temp is just going to be for when I shapeshift.
Okay. So, where were we?
Going to another
You
room.
guys were exploring.
Continue exploring.
Okay. Lots of boxes. They are rotting, and it looks like whatever was in them looks kind of like it was food rotting.
Hmm.
Ew.
Lots of fish eating the rotted food.
should be
There
long
are some
since
fish.
gone. Unless these are recent. I'm gonna go ahead and investigate. How old do these look?
It looks really old.
Well, rate of decay underwater. The food should have been evaporated by now.
Well, I was going to say, I thought the island sank a couple 100 years ago.
Couple thousand. Looks
Yeah.
like the creatures might not have got to it right away, and then some of it is just inedible. So,
Or this room could
Okay.
have just been sealed until we just opened it.
We didn't just open it. It has been open.
Thought there was a door.
No.
Well, you see, it's all just really soggy hardtack.
some of it's like jerky, and then they had to get through the boxes. So it's there's not much, and what's left looks like it probably wasn't what fish would eat anyway.
So it looks that just to call a spade, so I'm understanding. It looks like these were here when this whole place sunk.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't look like anyone's been here recently.
Okay, that's what I'm I'm establishing.
If anything, then it was people were still using the temple for a while after seafaring folks, and it might have been sometime after, but it's still been way long ago.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, nothing recent.
That's what I was trying to establish.
Yeah.
So as we're walking, Balaam, I've been thinking about this for a while.
What's up?
Are there gods that govern like things such as chaos?
Ooh, that is a very good question. Heather, I am not up to speed on your pantheon.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and roll a religion.
Okay.
Not like I've given you guys a full list.
The reason why I ask you this is because I don't know, like, could one be messing with me?
Okay.
And he's just
yeah.
looking sad as you're contemplating this.
Well, I don't think he would be messing with you so much as you might be messing with him. Your magic kind of taps into raw chaos, and every time you push yourself, you tend to maybe knock on his door, and he sometimes answers and sometimes ignores you.
And sometimes he just gives you a middle finger and closes the door.
He is
Okay,
chaos after all.
so there's no chaos god. There are trickery domain. There is Evandra, who deals with luck and change, serving her as Timora for good fortune. Illusion. I mean, fate, but not really chaos.
Oh man, Suko's got to be driving the Raven Queen nuts. Here's your path. Whoop! Shit!
Where did he
For
go?
all you know, he's supposed to be exactly where he is.
True. It's one of those funny things, like, you think about it, God, like, God's plan and all that. Well, here's chaos. Pure, utter chaos in this whole little
Instead of a path,
more like-
she has a highway, so he has plenty of room to jump around.
Yeah,
couple lanes.
it's
That
more like
really-
so. If you use the analogy of she's weaving fate and like trying to make a tapestry of whatever your life is, it's like it just looks like a mess, and it's not like a tapestry where it's rectangular. It's just like a random shape.
And then when you back out, it looks like something.
It looks like a spider. It looks like the spider was on cocaine.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
really awkward moment when there is no god of chaos because he's dead and Suko is the reincarnation.
Oh goodness.
If you want to get back to me on it.
Well, I'm just looking because closest things to chaos. I mean, Vecna secrets, but not really chaos. So there's not really chaos, but there's lots of trickery. There's lots of luck and change, but no chaos.
No. To my knowledge, Suko, there's no god of chaos. I have a feeling that no god would be willing to put up with that much uncertainty.
Or the other gods would get rid of them because they got tired of them.
But no, I don't think anyone is particularly messing with you. I think your magic is just a little unpredictable and becomes more so the more you use it. But we'll deal with it.
So in this room over here, is it just more of those boxes? Everything's decaying.
Yes, this one doesn't look like it had been anything foodstuffs. Excuse me. This looks like it had been supplies like rope, some extra cloth or whatever, but it's pretty much gone. There's just threads left pretty much.
Looks like the only room that's left is that big one.
So back to the room with the eggs.
Navani, you still haven't found what you're searching for down here, right?
It's almost certainly in the room with the eggs, unfortunately.
Echo's gonna
Okay.
start going towards the hallway. Field trip!
Echo, wait!
Was that in Benson's voice?
Yep.
Echo, I'll swim with you. I'm pretty quick at swimming. And I'll take Echo's hand and I'll swim.
Echo is pretending to fly right now.
Of course he is. Yeah.
I'm like a penguin. It's the only time I could look like I'm doing it.
You guys can just go ahead and move into the room. With all the racket, though, you guys do see something.
bigger
as you
Avani.
guys-
I was gonna say we're like if the situation has changed,
Yeah. No.
not
Okay.
gonna
So
run straight into the room.
yeah. So
Straight
you
into the
guys
room.
come around the corner and you do see a shape, just kind of hovering half in, half out of the hole. Yeah, let me put it.
Can we
in.
determine the shape? Like, what's
It
She's getting
looks
her token ready.
Like a
okay.
gopher.
So it has a long, almost reptilian neck and face, and it's got not wings, but like Okay, so you know how there's in lots of lore, there's different types of dragons where it's like the
Is this a long
dragons have like four arms and wings. This one's a bit more wyvern-like in that the arms look kind of like wings, but there are no back legs.
It's just a winged drake.
It is aquamarine color. It is large, and it looks like it had been checking on the eggs.
Alan, what is that?
I'm not sure. Can I go ahead and try to identify it?
You can
I was
roll
gonna
an
ask the same
arcana.
thing.
I will.
So anyone who wants to try to figure out what it is, roll an arcana.
Guidance.
Yeah, Storm is following, and she's just like, ooh.
It's a good thing that I asked what it was
28.
because I had no idea.
So yeah, Suko, you're just like, that's so cool. So 28, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
26.
So 26. All right. So Balin, especially since you figured out that the other was probably wizard experiment. This looks like somebody was experimenting with a dragon, and they made a sea dragon.
Interesting.
Put that down for 9th level spells.
Does it look like it has the intelligence of a typical dragon? Like, am I noticing anything that makes it seem like it's intelligent? Like, it notices us?
Yeah.
It's...
Like, okay, so it was checking on the eggs. And so you guys are coming around the corner, and it does, like, pause, turn a little bit, move a little closer to the eggs. Being wary?
Did
Okay.
Balaam relay that it is related to a dragon?
Yes.
Does it look metallic-y or chromatic-y?
Well, I mean,
It's hard to tell.
it's
It's something all new.
It's crafted.
It's aquamarine, just like the eggs. It's a blue, but
Isn't
it
that
doesn't.
sweet?
So, okay, so it looks like a chromatic because of the coloring, but it also doesn't look like a normal dragon. So you don't know if it would be evil or good.
I'm going to slowly approach and greet it in Draconic.
Okay, so first, as you step forward, it does kind of growl a little bit. What are you saying?
Just holding up my hands. It's like, we mean no harm to you or your eggs. We are simply exploring the temple here, and wished to pass by without disturbing you.
Roll a persuasion.
Oh, this is not... Well, you know what? I'm giving myself a fucking 14 and casting guidance. So, with that, because I'm not trained, that's going to be 14 plus...
You got this, Balaam? Damn. Okay, that's not bad.
That's not bad. 17 in total.
Oh, okay, so it pauses for a moment.
My name is Suko.
Shifts over a little. Are you
Nice.
speaking in Draconic?
Yeah.
Okay.
My name is Suko, and I wave a bit. All like maybe a foot and a half of me. No, let's see how tall I am right now. Almost 2 feet of me. We just came to, and I point towards I assume the statue is where the altar was?
Beneath the rubble of the statue, yeah.
We just came to, I think, I point to Avani. Our friend Avani wanted to
I guess, study the altar.
It turns its head slowly to, like, keeping an eye on you guys, to look at the rubble, look back at you. And then in this deep voice responds back in Draconic. You care about the stones.
Well, it's from a lost, not necessarily religion, but a lost civilization. And she really has it set in her heart that she wants to visit a bunch of places before she dies. And this was one of the places.
Roll persuasion.
Ah,
Guidance.
the guidance. The sweet, sweet guidance. Now let's see if I can channel my inner Zoldrak here.
Talk to dragons. Charm the pants off them.
Make sure that... No.
Okay.
Roll your guidance.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
25.
Okay. So it turns toward the hole, roars for a moment, and then settles right over the nest, keeping an eye on you guys. And then you guys see rising up its mate. And they have a quick exchange explaining it, and this one just kind of stays over here and watches you, perching on the edge.
I'll turn to Avani. Avani, we'll stay here. You can approach the statue. I think it's better if only one of us approaches so that they can keep an eye on us.
Okay. Yeah.
And I will say this in Draconic so that they understand that what I'm telling them, so they know I'm not bullshitting
Right.
them.
In Draconic, I'll speak up to is just and I nod to both of them. If you are permitting, I would like to approach as well. This is fascinating for me.
I will sit down on the ground with my weapons on the ground in, like, obviously displayed that I cannot reach them from where I'm at.
Yeah, I'm going to approach slowly with my hands up.
And the one over the eggs nods slowly to Balaam.
I will be keeping an eye on them to make sure that they are genuinely not making any aggressive moves, however.
You can tell they're tense, but they're just waiting for you guys to make the first move before they eat you.
I'll tell Ellie, let's stay back here. I'll look at everybody, but Ellie's the closest out of all of us that was not approaching.
I'm keeping my passive insight on trained on them. Just if anything looks out of place, we're bouncing.
Okay. So, beneath the rubble, Alana, you can tell that there was an altar. It is pretty much smashed, but you can tell where it had stood, and it had like turquoise inlay across the top. I get the feeling that was said just before you left. So yeah. So turquoise inlay, almost rippling effect across it. So you can take a moment and meditate on the elven god.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kneel down in front of the statue, grab like a piece of the stone, and just kind of hold it to my chest while I'm praying.
And while you're doing this, Balaam, you can tell that the second sea dragon is watching Ellie closest of all.
Okay, I'll look over at Ellie and Ellie, put that away. It's not needed.
I keep my bow exactly where it is and keep glaring back and forth between the dragons.
Ellie?
I'm going to cast command. Ellie.
Hold on. Ellie, if you fucking shoot, you are a disgrace, and your protection of me is worthless. Drop the fucking arrow.
Do I look like I'm shooting? I don't even have my bow raised.
They see you as a threat.
But these are not natural creatures.
Ellie.
Does not matter.
I'm going to put
They
my
see you
weapon
as a
away.
threat. They will kill us
Oh.
on the spot.
Ellie, if you put your bow on the ground like I put my weapons on the ground, they'll treat you with respect. Most creatures that are sentient will.
Sorry that I do not have the claws and teeth they have already readily available.
I think technically it's just teeth. Yeah.
But in their home,
They have claws at the end of their fin wings.
I thought they had like blades, like scything fins.
No.
I will not act if they do not.
they will not if you put your fucking bow down.
My bow's been out and they haven't done anything yet.
But they're very attentive on you. The rest of us haven't drawn their
Let them
attention.
be attentive on me.
You have.
They should be afraid of me.
As I said, you drop it, or your oath is shite, and you can go now.
I take the arrow off the string and glare daggers at Ren.
Thank you. I'm going to turn to the dragons and start a polite conversation, just quietly, so that Avani can meditate. But just, how long have you been inhabiting the temple? If they have been here since the beginning, do they remember anything from the event? Those kind of things.
They give very short answers. Essentially, they were raised here. But the temple was always underwater, as far as they knew.
Okay.
So you get the feeling that they weren't here when the island fell. They came after, and this might not be that first generation, especially judging by their size, unless this breed just grows smaller than normal dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Because they definitely don't look large enough to be thousands of years old.
That's kind of what I'm leading up to, is asking questions, figuring out how old they are. Oh, what generation you are, and then I'll be doing the math. I want to basically learn what I can about these dragons, just because they are a new type of dragon, and that is going to be a huge boon to the magical community.
Zuko is very much just sitting in the corner with Echo, looking non-threatening. Keeping up his end of the bargain.
Echo has his book out and a piece of chalk, the black chalk, and it's not working, so he's getting frustrated.
It's just kind of smearing across.
Echo, are you trying to draw the dragons?
Mm-hmm.
When we get up to the surface, I'll draw them for you.
Give Zuko a high five.
I'll high five him back.
And then I'm going to point at the statue and go, it's not a bone, it's a rock.
What? Who said that?
I probably would have had their name.
You need to start writing next to it the quotes, who quoted it.
It was one of the Dragonborns. I just don't know how Echo would tell you that it was one of the Dragonborns.
Ah.
He'd probably
Companion.
say a name. I just don't have any of my Dragonborn names ready yet because word is stupid.
That's okay.
Yeah. Do they seem to relax at all with the conversation, or is it still pretty tense?
It's still pretty tense, because strangers that they've never seen before.
Mm-hmm.
And ones that are armed, even though some have disarmed themselves, they're just like, we don't know you, you're too close to our eggs. So they're just watching intently, answering the questions in as short of answers as they can. And you get that it's been several generations. I don't give an exact number, but it's been several generations since the sea took the land, they say. and they were freed. And there were a few of them. Their ancestors came here and lived on the side of the island, but there are fewer of them now. They think they might be the last.
I'll inquire as to why. Is it birth rates? Is it predators? Is it hunting?
It's a bit of all. Hunting, the small-scaled ones like to hunt us.
Small-scaled ones, the marrow? Merfolk?
They don't know these terms.
I know. I'm like Balaam is musing out loud. Can you describe them, please? Scaled ones, yes, obviously,
Small,
but
scaled, pointy weapons, mean.
tail or two leg?
Tail. Seabound, like us.
Weapons. I'm taking all these notes because if it's marrow, I issued a warning.
That is a very big sea, and you issued a warning for them not to be there.
No, I told them to leave the Aeolian Sea.
I thought you said not to be there, not the whole sea.
I told them to leave the sea.
Well, for all you know, that there's more than one group.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Balaam doesn't care though.
Yeah. You are days. You are almost a week away from that island.
I'm aware. Yeah. I'm aware.
Yeah.
And so is Balaam. Balaam knows where he's at.
Yeah.
But if it's Marrow, he's kind of got a bit of a vendetta against them.
Ivani, are you finding everything all right?
I don't know. I'm still praying, waiting to hear if anything's happening.
We'll continue on.
While we're waiting,
yeah.
I'm going to look at the Luvas crystal.
Okay. Not the greenness it's been. Same as it was when you looked at it. Well, I think you looked at it before you guys came down into the water, right? So it's the same.
Okay.
So, as all this is going on, Ivani, after a moment, the bit of, I think it was turquoise you said you picked up?
Yeah, I picked up a piece of the statue, yeah.
Grows a bit warm. You feel like your prayer has been heard and he has acknowledged you.
Okay, I'll put the piece of the statue into my bag.
Okay. And,
Go.
yeah, Balaam, you can keep talking. We can do more convo.
Okay. I just didn't want to take up too much time because we got 10 minutes left, but
I actually had something to say.
Yeah, go ahead because I've done quite a bit so far.
Well, it's when we leave.
No. Basically, what I want to find out is where they've encountered what's been hunting them, and try to get as much information about what's been hunting them as possible, and see if maybe we can remove the thorn from their side because being hunted to extinction sucks.
So, what you gather is this isn't hasn't been immediate. It's been over decades that the small-scaled ones, merfolk, mermaid,
merfolk or
marrow, or something else. Could be several things in the sea now that you've seen 3 different things that you've never seen before.
Fair point.
So, something else, maybe, has been hunting them slowly over time. Sometimes takes their eggs. And that's why they're super protective of their eggs right now. Their last clutch, this pair, was all taken. And that's why they're extra protective as well. And it's just, they just say that it's been in their territory, the surrounding sea. So you don't know how big their territory is, but probably within a few miles, at least, of this place.
There is a solution. One that could help. And that would be to migrate to protected territory.
Do they look like... Heather, do they look like they fit through into the treasure cave?
By Cliffport?
Mhm.
Where the moonbeam was?
Yes.
Uh,
Where the ship exited, specifically.
well, okay, the ship, when you guys were on the moonbeam and you went out, you guys were up the cliff.
Mm-hmm.
So you would have to fly these things up.
Doable.
Okay.
Actually, do they have a
But they
fly
wouldn't
speed
be able to get out to...
Oh, they do actually have a fly speed. They have a fly and a swim speed. So they would have to fly up and then kind of squeeze in because it would probably barely fit them and flying would be tricky through there. So it's possible.
We
But
can hide
then
them in one of the caves anyway, like one that's
Yeah.
on the water. Because everyone just thinks it's a pixie hunt, no one's going to go there and look.
Well, the reason why I think that as well is because we're using it basically as a bank.
And having dragons to protect the horde would be amazing.
Well, we could also protect it as well. We could protect them. It would be a mutual thing.
Exactly.
Um,
I'll discuss it with the rest of the party while Ivani's still meditating.
Well, no, I think I'm done meditating.
Okay.
So you can include her.
So I'll discuss it and just put it up to the board. I would hate for, even if this was a created species, something this unique should be preserved, and if we have the means to do so, I think it wouldn't do us any harm.
they are fairly beautiful to watch.
That could work.
I have no objections.
I'm gonna look over to Ellie. Any particular reason?
I'm sorry, but these are not natural creatures. I don't understand why you would have any desire to protect them.
What do you mean, not natural?
You said they were a created creature.
And? Do you think your species started off as you are? Do you think any of us did?
Deep.
Nobody knows. You're judging them based on how they were made, not what they are.
We're all abominations of some sort, lass.
I spent my whole life fighting and killing unnatural creatures, and now you're asking me to help protect one. Two.
Yes. Yes, I am. Because while these were created creatures, they deserve every right to live as anything else. They are not causing harm to anyone but what they hunt.
That you know of.
They're
Think
not
about it
disrupting
this-
the balance of nature. Zuko, go ahead.
Think about it this way, Ellie. They allowed us to come into their home and allowed us to live. Why shouldn't we allow them
But then
to...
you're going to take them. But then you're going to take them someplace else where they will begin hunting and change the balance of nature in that area. You don't see anything wrong with that.
No, I don't.
If they've been living here for thousands of years, then this place has obviously grown to accept their presence. Leave them
Well-
be.
Well, they've been dying out here.
And that's the way of nature. Do you believe every creature that's ever existed still exists?
Of course not. But I would hate to see a species die out prematurely because of poor circumstance.
What I can understand, it's been thousands of years.
And
And perhaps they've lived this span of time.
You hear a growl.
From the dragons?
Mm-hmm.
Ellie, I understand where you're coming from, but first off, we've all voted in favour of helping them. Second off, they're not going to affect you directly. We're taking them someplace else where they can be safe, where they can try and thrive better than they did here.
And where other creatures might die because of their presence.
you, of all people, should
Either by
understand
their
that-
hunting or by them hunting their usual prey.
And you should, of all people, should understand that that is how things survive. Whether they hunt here or hunt there is a
But you want to unnaturally supplant them into somebody else's home.
Ellie, if your if your tribe of centaurs was under an attack by, let's say, giants or something, and you couldn't beat them, would you move?
Defend our home to the best
To
of
the-
our ability.
to the last.
Yes,
To the extension of your
to
people?
the law.
So you are saying that your entire herd would fight to the last man against an unstoppable force.
Yes, we would.
And that is why your people don't know when to walk away. There is a time to fight and there is a time to run. We're going to help them run. You don't have to agree with it.
I'm going to, Tsuko's actually going to get up, leaving his weapons on the ground, and walk up to Ellie. He looks up at Ellie with tears in his eyes.
That you can't see.
That can't
You
be seen
see.
because of water.
You just see, like, no. I slapped the gloves together. It's necrotic tears. No,
Death
no,
here.
but he just looks sad, and he looks up to Ellie and is. Are you telling me that I should have stayed? My family should have stayed in that forest city where all of my brothers and sisters died?
Oh.
Ouch. Ouch.
Go, it's so much more complicated than you're all trying to make it. And yet so simple. There's a line of nature, there's a path that it takes.
You're damning
There's a
something because you
natural
don't like it.
force.
You're damning a species because you don't like it and you find it unnatural. There are plenty of people that find you unnatural that would kill you on the spot if they wanted to.
I'm sure there are.
We're not going to let that happen to you, and we're sure as shite not going to let that happen to them. We're going to help them.
Have you even asked them if they want to go?
No, we have not.
Look, I can't stop you, and I would never try to stop you. But I'm not going to not voice my opinion.
We don't expect you to keep silent.
And
on
if this is
it.
what you choose to do, I'm not going to abandon you. But I also can't in good conscience help.
So be it. And I will go back to the dragons, and I will give them my proposal. That we assist them and guard them in their migration from here to Cliffport.
What is this place?
I'll give a rough description at in terms of direction and days of travel, not in distance because that's abstract and not really something that they would be able to piece together, but it is inhabited by people, but it is also within the realm of our reach. And I point gesture to the rest of us that should you need help, we can be there.
Roll of persuasion.
I'm gonna last minute cast a enhance ability. Or last second cast enhance ability. And give myself charisma, which means I'll roll at advantage. Which is still going to probably suck, but we'll see. 18.
Not bad. They confer for a minute, quietly. And then turn back. We have always been here. But we cannot keep living here. I will visit this cliff port, and if it is suitable, I will come back and get my mate and eggs.
Understood. That is reasonable. It is my sincere hope that you will have the opportunity to thrive. Well, I think we've accomplished all we're going to accomplish here.
So, last question from them is when you're leaving.
I will return when we make ready to leave.
That is acceptable.
Aren't we leaving like right after we do with this temple? 'Cause I think we've checked
I thought
everything.
we're gonna have to go back to the city.
What's
Yeah,
it?
Storm's like, I gotta talk to this Sovereign. I mean, on one hand, just leaving, he might just think something happened and I could get away. But in case he does go searching, it's probably safer that he knows what
I
am.
would rather you go with his blessing than without.
Yeah. Same.
Balaam needs a helm of charisma and training in persuasion.
I can
Because
teach you.
I keep trying to be persuasive, but not trying to be persuasive, just stating facts. And it's like, shit.
Well, the way I run it is what you say determines the DC.
Right.
So,
Suko, hearing that the proposal's going through, picks up his stuff and tries to wipe away his tears, and then realizes he's under the ocean and gets super mad, and then walks out.
I'll follow him.
and so I'm just like, what are we leaving? Okay.
No,
I look-
not yet.
I look at Storm. I don't think you would understand. And just keeps going. And it's in Yovelta's voice.
She just goes, you are fascinating. Can you do every voice?
Can you do every voice?
I didn't know birds could swim. She just kind of ruffles her feathers.
They're coming with us, by the way. One of them is coming with us to scout it, and then they'll return.
Do we want to leave via their cave then?
Does it lead? No, we'll lead it. We'll exit out the temple the way we came in.
Because they would not fit through those tunnels.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah.
the armor's under the bed.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
When she
we'll
goes
leave
to
out
ruffle,
the way we came.
when she goes to ruffle my feathers. Oh crap! I lost it. Oh, get it off! Get it off! Just keeps going.
I'm sorry?
Don't worry, lass. He's alright.
If you love Echo, you're gonna love Bennu when we get to the surface.
What's a Bennu?
Bennu's my he's a bird that when he flies, I guess you wouldn't know. Do you guys have fire in your dome?
I mean, we
Nope.
have to cook.
He is a fire elemental.
Read about those. Didn't think they were birds, though.
Well,
But they
he's
kind of-
a special bird.
I really hope he says yes. Okay. We should go. Okay, so you guys are heading back up into the temple proper and heading straight back to the city?
Mm-hmm. When we're on the bridge, I'll swim Ellie up last. So, because everything's lighter in water, I might be able to lift her. Well, to a point, everything's lighter, and then everything's heavier.
Where the dogs? Like an hour ago.
Dude.
You could have got a story.
How bad is it that they were standing up there?
Fucking Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you need to swim us up?
Oh, I was just going to swim with you up. Because Suka was going to give you a hug if you were the last one down there and apologize. Because he felt bad.
She would hug you back and say, "I'm so glad you're here."
Well, Echo's
While
not gonna,
possibly giving me the stink eye.
Echo's not going to ignore a hug.
Oh yes, I'm giving you a big.
Echo's
stink
just
eye.
staring at us. Echo, get in here.
Hi, my name's Ellie.
Okay, I'll hug him too. You're a strange little bird creature, but I like you.
Yeah, that's getting written down.
You're a strange little bird creature, but I like you.
So, it is 2 days back to Paresh. But you guys get
Also,
back and we'll pick up there next week.
Mouse was never by the door.
Okay, let me... You didn't get me with that last Tides of Chaos. I got off scot-free?
For now.
She
It's
might
okay.
hear you with it now.
I almost made you roll when you put up the tiny hut, but I was like, no, that's just mean.
That's a ritual, and that's also a wizard spell, but I'll roll it anyways. Yeah.
Where are your father's mom?
I'm curious, what would that have been? Oh, that would have just been the music, that's fine.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I get music on the way out. Just...
Okay. So.